Welcome to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We want to welcome you in to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show as part of this presentation. We've got about 21 minutes until we tip off, as the JV game got over a little early. The girls hit the floor with 21 minutes to go before the tip-off, and we are going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it'll be time for the mylocalradio.com scene set for today's game. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the mylocalradio.com scene set on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show when we come back from this commercial break.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the mylocalradio.com scene set for tonight's matchup, as the Rich Rebels 12-3 will take on the Kemmerer Rangers, 10-4, 1-1. As you can see at the bottom of your screen if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. That player that fist bumped Coach Lundgren as he walked by, that is Janae Skidmore. Unfortunately, that is the Kemmerer Rangers leading scorer and leading rebounder. So that's a storyline coming into the game. And it's unfortunate to see, as this was going to be a great matchup at full strength. I mean, it's still going to be a good matchup. But you'd love to beat teams at full strength. And it's unfortunate for Janae that I was talking to her out in the hallway, and she ended up tearing her ACL in the last game. And just a bummer. You never want to see injuries in high school basketball, especially a severe injury like that. It's actually really disheartening to see a kid not be able to play sports because of an injury of that magnitude. But for the Rebels, still got a job to do. You still have to beat whoever shows up. You can't take these guys any lighter, because now they don't have their leading scorer. As the Kemmerer Rangers, they average 40 points per game. They shoot the three ball at about an 18% clip, shoot 56% from the free throw line. Rebels 46.1 per. They get 12 offensive rebounds per game. That's kind of where the Rebels really make their money. 19% from the three-point line and 55% from the free throw line. If you kind of look at the stats, this game's pretty even. So if the Rebels, you got to get out to a quick start. For the Rangers, it's life without Skidmore. It's going to be the first game without Janae Skidmore, and they're going to have to get adjusted to it. You're going to have to find someone else to go to when you need a bucket, as she was their leading scorer at 15.3 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, 3.5 offensive boards per game. So for the Rangers, it'll just be trying to find life without one of their best players. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. This week it's Nia Jolly on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. We come back, we'll have that interview with Nia, who just recently won her divisional tournament. She is the number 1 seed coming out of our division, heading to the state tournament. In all, 19 wrestlers from the Rich Rebels wrestling program going to state, including all 11 of the girls, 8 of the guys. But when we come back, we'll have that interview with Nia Jolly.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our Rich Rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Here with Nia Jolly. She's this week's Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. And Nia, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you're coming off a tournament win from a couple Saturdays ago. Can you just kind of talk about what it meant to go out and actually take the tournament?
I don't know. It was good. I was just like, I just want to perform. And then I ended up at the beginning of the season letting go of winning or getting second because I wasn't wrestling smart. So I just wrestled smart instead of like wrestling cool.
So you guys have the state tournament coming up pretty quickly here. What do you want to see from yourself and from some of your teammates in the state tournament?
Personally, we have districts and, well, not districts, it's divisionals. But I just want to see everyone just be happy with their performance. Like, I want everyone to go out and do their best and know that they put everything on the mat and they performed the way they wanted to.
It's been quite the year so far for you as you were part of the 1A state volleyball champs in the fall. Can you just give me some of your fondest memories from that run?
I don't know. Practice is always really fun. All of it. It was all really good.
So you're near the end of the second trimester of your junior year. What are some of the academic goals you have for the rest of your academic career?
My goal is to get into college and maybe play sports in the college, but I would like to graduate with a pre-med degree and then go into medical school.
I've heard a little bit about some of your goals going into college, that you don't necessarily want to go to college, you want to go to a military academy. Is there any particular one, and can you talk about that a little bit?
Right now, I'm leaning more towards Navy because I've talked to a lot of people, and Navy and Air Force have the best just like overall lifestyle after that while you're in the military. And then they're by DC, they're by the ocean, so it's like all what I want, and it would be awesome.
But what are some of the things you like to do in your spare time when you're not at school and not participating in sports?
I don't have a lot of time outside of those two things. I guess this Sunday I'm making my fall ball dress, so winter ball. It's the winter ball dress, so that's fun.
What color is it? Talk about that a little bit.
It's just navy blue, and then I'm doing some like gold stuff on it.
Really want to get into the Naval Academy, don't you? So what's one thing about yourself that the world should know?
I believe in respecting people. They get respect until they don't earn it, but respect is earned and it's not given. Like, everyone gets the base state of respect, though, and that's something I truly believe.
We want to thank Nia Jolly for being a part of this week's Standout Student of the Week interview. When we come back, we'll have head coach Cody Lundgren on the Coaches Show. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. More of the Bear Lake Convention Visitors Bureau pregame show after this.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth at the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Cornea at Town & Country Realty Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. We come back, we'll hear from head coach Cody Lundgren.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Head coach of the Rich Rebels girls basketball team. That's head coach Cody Lundgren. Coach Lundgren, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You guys had one game last week. You went up to Big Piney and you guys took care of business. I thought your guys' defense came out and was the catalyst for your guys' fast start. Can you just talk about the game?
Yeah, I thought the girls rotated down on the backside a lot better on Friday against Big Piney. They controlled the tempo of the game for the most part. You know, sometimes we got kind of in a ping-pong match with them, but for the most part, they controlled the tempo.
So it was no secret that Big Piney going into the game averaged 30 turnovers per game. Is that something you guys talked about and wanted to take advantage of?
Yeah, you know, they had a lot of good athletes. They play fast. We wanted to put a little pressure on their guards to see if we could turn them over a little bit, and I thought they did a good job doing that.
So this upcoming week, you guys have Kemmerer at home, and then you guys have your first matchup with Altamont at home as well, and then Tabiona on the road. This is a huge weekend for you guys. What is practice going to look like this week?
You know, we're just going to take a few things that we could improve on from last week and work on them this week in practice. And, you know, we're not going to really change too much. We got 3 opponents this weekend, so it'd be hard just to prepare for one team. So we're just going to get better at what we do and try to make game adjustments as we play.
So what kind of stands out about Kemmerer? They have a very good record this year, and they are a team that's improved over the season. What really stands out about that squad?
They're pretty fast in transition. They have a pretty athletic post that can score around the basket, and she's, you know, can score from the perimeter a little bit. And their guards handle the ball okay. So, you know, we're going to have to play. They're winning a lot of games right now, so it's going to be a tough game for us.
So you guys have Altamont coming up. That's another region matchup. It'll be your first time seeing them this season. What do you know about them from past years?
They got a fast little guard. They got some size inside. They got some athleticism. They play hard. They like to play man-to-man defense, and they're very physical.
So the third matchup of the weekend, you guys are going to Tabiona. It's no secret that is a tough place to play. What makes Tabiona such a great venue to take in a high school basketball game?
When you get into region play, it's very fun. Tabiona, they got a good program. They scout us very well. Jake will have them very prepared for us, so we have to be able to see what adjustments he makes and be able to play our game towards what they give us that's open.
We want to thank head coach Cody Lundgren for being a part of today's episode. When we come back, we'll have your keys to tonight's matchup on a Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your keys to tonight's matchup on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And I'm going to start, Rob. I think the key for tonight's matchup for the Rebels is to continue playing this game as if every single player for the Kemmerer Rangers is dressed. We talked about in the scene set that Janae Skidmore, who is probably the best player for the Kemmerer Rangers, is injured, unfortunately, with a severe knee injury. But you can't let that affect the way you play the game. You have to come out and you have to play the same way. You have to attack them the same way you would attack them. And now you just got to try to figure out and key on who their next best player is.
I want to throw in WD-40. You got a chance, I think, because of this matchup, because of the circumstances, just to get any kind of squeaks out of the offense and kind of maybe, polish up a little bit the system, because you got another chance on Friday with Altamont to do the same thing.
Yeah, another key to the game is one game at a time. It would be real easy for the girls to look past these next 2 games coming up because Tabiona is such a important game in region and in 1A to kind of make a statement. But you have to continue to play and look forward to this game. And those are the keys to the game. And when we come back, we'll have for you the starting lineups. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. P-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. And Rob, you learn something new every day. And today, I learned that Principal Weston Taylor knows the song Gangster's Paradise by Coolio.
There you go. Never know what you might pick up.
Do you know that song?
I do not.
That's all right. But welcome back to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitor Bureau pregame show. We are about to head to live action. We got about 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go before tip-off, before the national anthem. And we're going to go over the starting lineups, and then we'll bring you the in-house starting lineups. These graphics are wrong because my computer couldn't handle doing the graphic and running a live stream at the same time. But we'll give you the starting lineups for the Kemmerer Rangers, starting first with number 3 sophomore Natasha Martinez. Another sophomore, number 12, Ella Thatcher. Senior, number 14, Sydney Neria. Junior, number 23, Tyler Thatcher. And then junior, number 25, Michael Lynn Carlson. For the Rebels of Rich County, it is number 2, senior, Darlene Peterson. Senior, number 10, Ellie Argyle. Senior, number 15, Tylee Tingy. Junior, number 25, Violet Taylor. And to round out the starting lineup for your Rich Rebels, it is junior, number 40, Haiti Pugmire. And with that, we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer, this being Principal Weston Taylor, as we are going to go over the starting lineups in-house and the national anthem. About 30 seconds left before we go into our pregame festivities. And before we do that, we want to remind you of a few things. We want to thank all of our sponsors, but tonight, free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, Timeouts, Independent Software Solution, Steals, the Rich County Government. T7 Propane has 3-pointers, inbounds plays the Crawford Trot, the jump ball is Mountain Valley Cattle Company, and jump ball will be, the fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty.
And we want to wish both teams good luck. If everyone will rise, please, and remove head cover. The Rich High cheerleaders will present the colors. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll follow me the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
thank you to Principal Weston Taylor for those awesome in-house announcements. He does it much better than I can, so we want to try to get you as much of the action inside the gym as possible, as this is one time we can do that. But before we get started, we want to say a huge congratulations to Annalisa Pert, as she is now the new Rich County Clerk. Congratulations to her. As we get started on this ball game, the Rebels will be attacking from left to right. We're in their home. Their home, white uniforms, blue script with the number and Rebels across the chest, blue stripe down the side. The Rangers will be wearing their black robes with the red numbers, white letters, red stripe down the side. And we are underway as Peterson tips it to Argyle. Argyle down the lane for 2. Quick start for the Rebels, and that's something they needed, as they did that in the last game as well. 2 points off the tip-off. Here come the Rangers back the other way. It's Neria. Neria flips it to the top of the key, where the Rangers reset the offense. Moving on the wing to Thatcher. Thatcher to Neria on the left wing. She surveys, Tingy on her. Up top to Martinez. Rangers continue to work it around. 8 to go on the shot clock. It's Neria to the middle of the floor. Shot attempt on the way. Off glass, no rim. Neria gets the rebound off the backboard and in. Sydney Neria collects the offensive board and scores, as that tip-off was brought to you by mylocalradio.com. We got 7:08 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels and Rangers tied at 2. As they try to go inside to Pugmire. Ball on the floor as the Rangers hit the deck for it. They come up with it. Pass to Martinez, poked away as Violet Taylor picks up the Rich County government steal. She's going to slow it down as the Rebels reset the offense. Rangers come out man-to-man defense as Taylor from the right wing gets a screen, as Argyle's going to be called for the foul.
Help me out, Aaron. Does Wyoming use a shot clock?
Wyoming does not use a shot clock, so that'll be another thing that'll be interesting for the Kemmerer Rangers that they're going to have to get used to, is they don't have a shot clock, as the Rebels are going to press. Martinez works it back to Thatcher. Pass deflected out of bounds as Violet Taylor gets to it. We're tied 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:37 to go in the Ellingford in the T7 Propane first quarter, as Martinez gets the inbound pass. She's guarded by Tingy. Rangers work it around. It's Neria on the left wing. Flips it to Thatcher. Thatcher works to Tyler Thatcher. That's Ella Thatcher to Tyler Thatcher. Back to Martinez at the top of the key. Ella Thatcher has it on the left wing. Drives left into the paint. 5 on the shot clock. Pass is stolen by Darlene Peterson. She hands it off to Violet Taylor, and the Rebels are off and running. Taylor crosses the timeline, slows down, waits for the rest of her teammates, finds Peterson on the right wing. Rebels are into the offense. Peterson gets a screen. Goes to Argyle, posting up. She attacks. Layup up and in. Ellie Argyle, the old-fashioned three-point play, as Argyle gets whacked on the arm as she lays it in. 4-2 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ellie to the line for the Bear Lake Realty free throw. It'll be Neria. With the foul as Argyle steps back to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is pure. Ellie's got all 5 for the Rebels as they're going to press. Martinez dribbles it down the right wing. Slowed up by Peterson as the Rangers reverse it to Tyler Thatcher on the wing. Tyler Thatcher to Ella Thatcher. Back to Tyler Thatcher as she crosses over, drives left. Kicks it on the wing to Ella Thatcher. Three-pointer on the way is good, and we got a tie ball game. Violet Taylor works it up the wing to Peterson. Peterson attacks. Skip pass to Tingy on the right wing. She catches. She'll attack. Walled off by Martinez. Taylor catches, attacks the free throw line, finds Pugmire. Pugmire to Peterson. Peterson skip pass to the corner for Taylor. Taylor's going to drive. Lays it in, but will get a foul on the floor. That's a good attack there from Violet Taylor. It's something you like to see out of her.
Absolutely. Looks like the foul's going to be on Tyler Thatcher, the second foul on the Rangers.
Ellie Argyle has the Crawford Trough inbounds play with 5:23 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Inbounds to Pugmire. Pugmire tries to go right back to Argyle. That's a play they like to do where they can get Ellie in the post. Knocked out of bounds by the Rangers. This time it'll be Violet Taylor with the Crawford Trough inbounds play. They go inside to Peterson. What a find that was from Violet Taylor as Peterson lays it in from the left block. Rebels pick up 2 off the inbounds play. They're going to press. Martinez has it on the right wing. Skip pass, nearly stolen by Taylor into the hands of Tyler Thatcher. She attacks, slows it down to the elbow for Carlson. Continue to work it. Carlson gets it back on the wing. Rangers are going to reset the offense as Thatcher walled off by Taylor. They work it around to Sydney Neary on the right wing. 10 to go in the shot clock as a pass to Ella Thatcher, stolen by Haiti Pugmire. She's going to slow it down. Finds Violet Taylor as the Rebels are off on the attack. Crosses over at the half-court line by a defender. Kicks it to Tingy on the right wing as Tingy attacks the middle of the floor. Back to Argyle. Argyle, left-hand dribble into the paint. Tried to pass it on the wing, but she will draw another foul. That's 2 fouls drawn already by Argyle.
And that one also is going to be on Tyler Thatcher, her second.
She'll be replaced by Sophie Archibald. The junior gets her first action of the game. And Ellie Argyle has really improved throughout the season offensively. She has turned herself into a dominant offensive force. They lob it to Peterson. She catches, attacks, left-hand layup on the way, no good. But Peterson draws the foul and shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws.
Foul goes to number 3, Natasha Martinez, her first, and 4th for the Rangers. And we got a timeout from Kemmerer.
That is an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rangers. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Darlene Peterson will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws.
Are you ready for the broadcaster jinx?
What you got for me?
We are perfect from the floor and from the free throw line to this point.
Peterson, first free throw on the way. There it is. Off the side of the rim and out. But it's a great start for the Rebels offensively, as Peterson will shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. This one on the way, rattles around and falls. Rebels go up 8-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:30 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Martinez, as the Rebels bring their pressure up to full court, passes deflected as we'll get a foul called against the Rebels.
Darlene Peterson picks up her first. But again, that press causes all sorts of havoc, and where they're not familiar with the shot clock, also delays their offense.
Martinez works it on the wing to Neria. She's on the right wing, surveys. Works it up top to Carlson. Carlson, one dribble right back to Neria. In the right corner, she hands it to Ella Thatcher. Back to Martinez. Martinez dribbles it across the top of the key, guarded by Violet Taylor. Works it on the wing to Thatcher. Pass deflected by Tingy. Tingy unable to come away with the steal. 8 to go in the shot clock. Ella Thatcher has it. 5 to go. Works it up top. We got a long 3 blocked by Tylee Tingy. She grabs the rebound. Great defensive possession there for the Rebels as Peterson works it ahead to Pugmire. Pugmire spins back looking for help. Finds Peterson. Peterson on the attack off the 10-foot floater off the front rim and out as Martinez grabs the rebound. Looks to push it for the Rangers. She does. Works it back across the key to Archibald. Back on top to Ella Thatcher. Martinez on the right wing to Archibald. Archibald surveys, drives lefty into the lane. Layup on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle as that layup misses everything into the hands of Ellie. As here come the Rebels back the other way, it's Tingy. Back to Violet Taylor as they'll set up the offense. They go inside to Argyle, poked away, but into the hands of Pugmire. She spins, faces up, attacks to Ellie. Ellie back to Haiti. Haiti lays it in, lays it up off glass, no good. Tingy with the rebound, shot on the way, no good. 2 Rangers are there. As that ball danced on the front of the rim for Haiti Pugmire. Looked like it was about to fall as Martinez will walk it up the court. Neria has it on the right wing. Works to Ella Thatcher, to Martinez on the left wing. Martinez back dribbles. Escapes the pressure, finds Neria. Rangers continue to work it around. They are using all of the shot clock as they go to Carlson at the elbow, work it to Ella Thatcher at top. Pass into the paint is going to be deflected out of bounds by the Rangers. Rebels basketball. As Hannah Scott will replace Haiti Pugmire. And Rob, that shot clock is really affecting the Rangers.
Yeah, you can see that makes them a little bit nervous in the offense.
They seem like they really want to work the clock with 2:22 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 8-5 on the station on main scoreboards. Rebels up by 3. Peterson catches on the right wing. She surveys, finds Ellie Argyle. Argyle tries to dump it inside to Hannah Scott. That's a good find, but a great play defensively from the Rangers, and that's number 12, Ella Thatcher, to get her hand in there. Violet Taylor has the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hand. Same number on her jersey is left in the shot clock. Goes inside to Scott. Scott trying to carve out space, and she's going to be called for the walk. Rebels are going to press here. They have 2 guards up top. More of a 2-1-2 pressure as Martinez across the timeline. Chased down by Tylee Tingy. They continue to work it. It's Neria. Moving on the wing to Archibald. Archibald surveys. Back up top to Neria. Thought about 3. Goes to Hadley Woods, fresh into the ball game as Martinez catches, surveys, picks up her dribble. Rangers got 10 to work with on the shot clock. They go to Martinez. She fires a 3. That's short. Rebound pulled in by the Rebels. As Ellie Argyle breaks the 2-person pressure as the pass is ahead off of the Rangers out of bounds. She found Peterson off the rebound. As Tylee Tingy will check out for Janie Wallenstein. Crawford Troth inbounds play in the hands of Violet Taylor.
Trying to get a... Oh.
Work it to Scott. Her 15-foot corner jumper on the way. No good. Jenny Wallenstein pulls in the rebound. Rebels get a fresh shot clock. Peterson has it up top. Drives left. Skip past to Wallenstein. Wallenstein's 15-footer is too long as Argyle nearly comes away with it. It'll be off the Rangers, out of bounds. A little strong on the jumpers at the moment for the Rebels as they got 23 to work with in the shot clock. 1:16 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels lead 8-5 on the station on main scoreboard. Scott's going to attack. She attacks the paint. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of the Rangers as Martinez will walk it up the floor. On the wing to Archibald as Archibald surveys inside to Carlson. Carlson and Neria. Neria works to Martinez on the right wing. She dribbles. Back dribbles, escape pressure, finds Ella Thatcher. They continue to work it around as Neria is going to fire for 3. No good. As Violet Taylor has the rebound for the moment into the hands of the Rangers. Martinez surveys, goes to Neria. To Thatcher. They work it on the wing to Archibald. Back up top to Sydney Neria. Middle of the floor to Carlson. Poked away from behind as Darlene Peterson has it. She'll run the offense. Long pass ahead to Hannah Scott. Catches, attacks the baseline. Nearly falls out of bounds. Finds Taylor in the middle of the floor. Taylor to Argyle. Argyle shot on the way is good. That's a tough jumper there from Argyle. She attacked. Used her body to ward off the defender and lays it in. 10 to go in the first quarter. Archibald works it to Carlson. Carlson, 1 dribble, jumper, no good. Rebound on the backside by Neria, up and no good. Pulls it out, goes to Carlson, elbow jumper off the back rim and out. And with that, that'll do it for us here in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels double up the Rangers, 10-5 on the station on main scoreboard. You're enjoying a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation to Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Stacy's Repair second quarter, as it'll be Rangers basketball to start. Tyler Thatcher walks it up the court, finds Archibald on the left wing. They work to Sydney Neria, moving on the wing to Ella Thatcher. Pass deflected by Violet Taylor, nearly stolen, almost out of bounds, as Wallentyne hounds the ball carrier. Pass deflected into the hands of number 12, that's Ella Thatcher. Her shot no good. Rebels pull away the rebound as here comes Violet Taylor in transition. Tried to find Janie Wallentyne, but the ever-present hands of Ella Thatcher was there to knock it away. 7:31 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. The 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Wallentyne, Peterson, Scott, Taylor, and Pugmire.
Rebels shoot 40% from the floor in the first quarter, the Rangers 20.
They work it to Peterson. Peterson inside to Scott. Scott attacks on the baseline. Hands it off to Pugmire. Pugmire to Peterson up top as the Rebels go to Violet Taylor. Taylor will attack from the top of the key to the right wing. Hands it off to Wallentyne. Wallentyne on the attack. Back to Scott. She kicks it to Wallentyne. She fires the 3 off the back rim. No good as Violet Taylor grabs the rebound. Goes back up with the front rim. No good. Pugmire with the rebound. Blocked on the play as Taylor comes away with another offensive board. Wallentyne catches on the right wing as the Rebels slow it down a bit. Violet Taylor drives, gets a screen. Peterson inside to Pugmire. Pugmire catches, layup good as Haiti Pugmire finishes off the layup from the nice feed there from Darlene Peterson. Violet Taylor kept that play alive with a couple of offensive rebounds that possession. Kemmerer on the attack. It's Archibald, her shot no good. Rebound pulled on by the Rebels as Archibald tried a floater. Rebels working ahead to Peterson. Surveys, goes inside to Scott. Scott with the catch, turn, right-hand shot, no good, blocked. It was blocked on the play as the Rangers come away with it. They push it ahead to Martinez on the right wing. Continue to work it around as Sydney Neary has it up top the key. Works it to Archibald. Archibald up top. She goes to Tyler Thatcher. Thatcher back to Archibald. In the corner, Sydney Neary, corner 3, good. As the Rangers have hit a couple threes to keep within reaching distance of the Rebels, as Violet Taylor moves it up the floor to Peterson on the wing. Pugmire catches at the left elbow, faces up, looks to attack, finds Wallentyne in the corner. As if you can hear on the mic, they want Pugmire to post up. She does. Triple teamed right away, looks to split the triple team. Up with the shot, no good, but she's fouled. Haiti Pugmire does good to navigate the triple team that was from the Kemmerer Rangers.
Foul was on Sophie Archibald, her first, and the 5th for the Rangers, and Haiti is true on the free throw line.
Pugmire, first free throw is good. She'll shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw as Casey Wilson and Tylee Tingy will check in for Janie Wallentyne, Darlene Peterson, with 5:40 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Pugmire back to the line, cans the second free throw. She'll get a nice rest after that as Ellie Argyle checks in for her. 14-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 5:40 to go in the in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Martinez across the timeline. Works it to Carlson. Back to Martinez on the right wing. She goes to the right corner for Ella Thatcher. She drives baseline, double team. Finds Martinez with a great pass. Shot on the way, no good. Martinez, second shot off the bottom of the backboard. Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound, tries to push it ahead to Casey Wilson. But great hustle on the back check there from Tyler Thatcher. She's able to knock it out of bounds. Rebels basketball out of bounds underneath the Ranger hoop with 5:17 to go in in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Casey Wilson with the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hand. Rebels look to inbound. They go to Taylor in the right corner. Argyle catches back to Wilson. Her right corner three on the way. Off the back rim. Well executed play there from the Rebels as Wilson got a wide open three, just missed. 5:05 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels up 14-8 as the Rangers work it around. Neary on the wing. Works it to Tyler Thatcher. Across to Martinez. Her jumper on the way. No good as Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound. Drops it off to Violet Taylor. She pushes ahead to Tylee Tingy. Tingy attacks. Tries to drop it off inside to Argyle. No avail, but Wilson chases it down. Hannah Scott looks to attack. Her shot blocked as the pass nearly stolen by Tylee Tingy. Good effort there on the back check from Tylee, as she was able to get her hand to it. 4:36 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels up 14-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rangers inbound to the far wing for Tyler Thatcher. She crosses the timeline into the offense for the Rangers. Neary with a good catch to save the ball. Tries to go back inside to Tyler Thatcher, poked away. She's in the left corner, dribbles to the top to Key, hounded by Argyle and Scott. Poked away. Rangers able to save it. Martinez catches at the top to Key. Neary on the left wing. They try to go inside. That works, as that's a great catch from Tyler Thatcher. She turns from the left block and finishes. Rebels went for the steal, couldn't come up with it. Rangers get the layup as Taylor crosses the timeline into the offense for the Rebels. It's poked away from Argyle. Stolen by Ella Thatcher out in front of everyone. Lays it off the glass and in. 14-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Casey Wilson will dribble it across the timeline. Back to Taylor, as Taylor inside to Scott. Scott turns, tries to go up, finds Violet Taylor. Her corner three on the way is good. Violet Taylor shooting the ball much better from deep, as she is the leading three-point percentage player for the Rebels, as she shoots it at a 30% clip. Excuse me, take that back, 32% clip. Martinez drives right from the baseline, blocked by Ellie Argyle, but we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
And unfortunately, that's going to be Ellie's second, only the second foul for the Rebels. I'll let you do the math and figure out who's got the other one.
Well, Darlene has one at least.
No, that's true. Well, yeah, maybe they haven't got it on the board yet.
I think this is the third foul.
Yeah, they just haven't got it on the stat sheet up there. There we go. Now there's three.
It'll send Martinez to the line to shoot free throws, as she is a 54% free throw shooter. First one is good, as Darlene Peterson will check in, as well as Haiti Pugmire replacing Wilson and Scott.
First free throws for the Rangers tonight.
Carlson back into the game for the Rangers. Free throw short. Bounces around as Violet Taylor is able to rip it away. Strong rebound there from Taylor as she crosses over. Works it to Tingy on the wing, inside to Pugmire. Pugmire catches behind the backboard and finishes. What a finish that was from Haiti Pugmire. She was on the right block behind the backboard. Was able to reach out, lay it in. Martinez across the timeline for the Rangers. Pass it up top for Tyler Thatcher. They work it around as Archibald fakes the shot, gets a screen, drives right to Martinez at the top to Key. Pass is stolen by Violet Taylor. She catches, spins, realizes Peterson's with her, drops it off to Darlene Peterson, and Peterson buries the layup. Unselfish play there from Violet Taylor. She was one-on-one with the defender, as here come the Rangers back the other way. Nearly stolen by the Rebels. Martinez floats one off glass, no good. Argyle skies for the rebound. 21-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels push it up the floor. Tingy lost control of it, as trying to get a timeout.
Coach Longman had to go 3/4 of the way down the court to get it, but he got it.
Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rebels. Just into a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're going to let the student section take it away for a moment. of course, as we let the student section shine, they go quiet. Seems to be how it works. But welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 21-13 on the station on main scoreboard, 2:33 left to go in the Station's Repair second quarter. Rebels with that lead. As the Rebels basketball out of bounds in front of the bench, in front of the Rangers bench. As it'll be Tylee Tingey to inbound the ball. They inbound to Peterson to Wallenstein in the right corner. Back to Tingey up top. Violet Taylor catches as it's nearly poked away from Taylor. Finds Tingey. Go to Wallenstein. Wallenstein finds Violet Taylor. Backdoor pass to Tylee Tingey. What a find that was, but Tingey can't finish the layup. As that was a great find from Violet Taylor. Rebels unable to capitalize. 2 minutes to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarters. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. Those are some of the plays that the Rebels make that are just absolutely beautiful. That backdoor find from Taylor to Tingey. Unfortunately, the Rebels don't come away with any points, but you'll love to see that.
Yeah, it was a great pass. Tylee picks up her first foul.
Rangers inbound it to Archibald. Archibald surveys. They're working on the wing to Neria. Neria passes it to the corner, nearly poked away. As they go to Ella Thatcher up top. That pass is deflected into the hands of Carlson. She makes a move as Pugmire had her hands on the ball the whole entire way. Good defense there from Haiti into the hands of Violet Taylor. Here come the Rebels. They're off and running. Taylor catches at the top to key to Peterson. Works it to Wallenstein. Left corner three on the way. No good. Haiti Pugmire grabs the board. Her layup no good as it's going to be punched out of bounds by Violet Taylor. Rebels have got some really, really good looks, just unable to capitalize here in the early going. As the Rebels look to bring some three-quarter court pressure. That pass nearly deflected away by Peterson. Neria with the little fake there got Peterson to jump. She skips it. Works it to Archibald on the wing. Ella Thatcher catches, drives, picks up her dribble, double teamed by the Rebels. Work it up top, pass stolen by Janie Wallenstein. Good defense there, and Wallenstein draws the foul. Heck of a play there defensively from Janie, draws the foul as well.
And they're going to give the foul to Sophie Archibald, her second.
Hannah Scott checks in for Haiti Pugmire with 1 minute and 1 second left to go in the Station's Repair second quarter, as Martinez will check back in for Archibald. Rebels 21-13 lead on the station on main scoreboard as Violet Taylor catches the inbounds pass across the timeline, finds Tylee Tingey. Tingey skip pass in the corner for Wallenstein. She's open for a 15-footer short. Rebound into the hands of the Rangers. As this pass is stolen by Tylee Tingey playing safety. Good read there from Tingey, finds Peterson. Peterson inside to Wallenstein as Martinez got her hands to it. It's a great defensive play there from Martinez as the Rangers bench wants a tip, but I do believe that was tipped by Martinez. Violet Taylor will inbound the ball for the Rebels. Immediately to Peterson. Peterson's shot on the way is no good, but she is fouled and shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws.
Ella Thatcher with her first foul, looking to make Darlene earn it from the line.
The Rebels, when they get the ball in the inbounds pass, they don't waste much time, as that's the second time already they've gone immediately to Darlene Peterson, as Peterson's first free throw on the way is no good. Peterson back to the free throw line. Second one on the way, off back rim and out, rebounded by Martinez. Martinez able to keep control as she was sliding down the floor as Thatcher works it on the wing. They go to Carlson at the elbow, back out top to Tyler Thatcher. She dribbles to the elbow to Martinez at the top to key. She picks up her dribble, works it back, 18 to go in the second quarter as that pass is deflected. Not a lot of time for the Rangers to work with as they pick it up in the backcourt. Pass to Martinez is caught as we're going to get shot clock apparently stopped.
There was about a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock, but when they tipped that ball in the backcourt, I'm not sure exactly what happened.
It'll be Rangers basketball.
There should be like 4 seconds on the shot clock, but I think they're going to give it to him.
That's what the Rebels bench is arguing, but it looks like the Rangers are going to get a couple extra seconds. That's a hometown clock, so Martinez works to the top of the key. Goes to Neria. Neria guarded by Wallenstein. Up and under move. No good. Great defense there from Janie Wallenstein to end the half. As the Rebels will take a 21-13 lead into halftime. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call Gary McKee at 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. Call 435-946-8888. Once again, that's 435-946-8888. We'll be back with the halftime show after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. The station on main scoreboard reads the Rebels 21, the Rangers 13. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. RandolphRadioRadio.com. We come back, Rob Leifson will have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes at an elevation of 6,300 feet with temperatures that can range from 90 degrees in the summer and sometimes 40 below in the winter. The folks that call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Rich County residents value hard work, education, and believe in God, family, country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and Town Board Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, Cullen Pace, and Clerk April Grohl support the Rich Rebels and invite you to visit Randolph whenever you can.
Welcome back to the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show. We are broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Station on main scoreboard reads 21-13 at the half. It is time for your first half highlights, brought to you by the town of Randolph. And Rob, what do you got for us?
Well, we got a bunch of little cheerleaders out there, or drill, whatever you want to call, but they're having a great time. Rich shoots 33% from the floor. 1 of 4 from three-point land after not putting up a three-point attempt in the first quarter. 7 of 20 inside the arc. 4 of 7 from the free throw line. And Kemmerer shoots 3 of 13 for 23% inside the arc. 2 of 7 from three-point land. Those 2 3-pointers have been key to keep Kemmerer in the ball game. And 1 of 2 from the free throw line, shooting overall 25%. Rich has the lead on the board, 16-14, with 6 offensive boards. Violet Taylor and Ellie Argyle each with 3. And Natasha Martinez leads the Rangers with 5 rebounds. Leading scorers, Ellie Argyle picked up those 7 quick points in the first quarter. Haiti Pugmire's got 6. For the Rangers, Neri has got 5, and Ella Thatcher has got 5. And the biggest lead for the Rebels is right now 8 points, 21-13.
Fun fact about the Rebels that they are halfway to their average in offensive boards per game. They average 12 per night, and it's something that they do very, very well. When we come back, we'll have your halftime adjustments for you. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home. Sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails. Brand new homes now starting at $600,000. Quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Before we get to our halftime adjustments, Rob, you have some wrestling results from last night for us.
Yes, the girls wrestling team was at the divisional tournament down in Morgan High School. The Lady Rebels end up taking third, and you got to remember this is 1A, 2A, 3A competition. And when Grantsville has 26 wrestlers compared to the Rebels 11, you know you got a little bit of an uphill battle. But congratulations on the third place finish. Jamie Meekum, Emmy Worthland both finished 9th. Gracie Carlisle 7th. Addie Carrillo and Nina Hilliard 5th. Jana Carver and Quincy Sitaway 3rd. Milia Schinkel and Jazzy Chandler 2nd. And Nia Jolly and Mika Anderson were your divisional champions. They will compete on the 15th and 16th in Richfield for state wrestling. And I would also say that every one of those young ladies we just mentioned qualified for state. The other division did not have as many girls, so those 2 young ladies who finished 9th take the 8th place spot from the other division, so all of those young ladies will represent the Rebels at the state tournament.
Yeah, what a night that is. All of the Rebels girls wrestlers make it to state, and that's followed up by, 8 of them from the boys team? A very successful season so far for the wrestling Rebels, as we got about 45 seconds left before half.
The only sad note I'd add on to that were Brett Nicole Weston and Hillary Rex, 2 other wrestlers, missed the tournament due to injury, and that would have even been better with 2 more on the roster. So,
got 30 seconds to go. It is time for your halftime adjustments on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. First adjustment I'm going to make is the Rebels got to get out here, and they got 23 seconds to do it, or else it could be a technical foul.
They must be stuck in the locker room. Here they come now.
All right, they make it with 15, but for your halftime adjustments, let's make some of your bunnies. There's been a lot of real easy shots the Rebels have had. I can count off the top of my head 4 layups that the Rebels have missed, some open jumpers that haven't fallen, but you knock down maybe half more, and suddenly you're gonna really push this lead, as these next 5 minutes of the third quarter are going to be super important in this ball game, as we are heading to the third quarter. This third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your next vacation epic. As we update the station on main scoreboard, Rebels lead 21-13. It will be their basketball to start. See how they respond. They didn't get any shots off, in fact, during halftime. We'll see how they come out here in the third quarter, as they're trying to get fans off the floor on the far side. Casey Wilson gets back to the bench late. We are underway here in the third quarter as Tingy, right-hand dribble into the middle of the paint, tries to find Pugmire from Peterson, and that's going to be knocked away. Violet Taylor's there to pick it up. We're going to get a foul called against the Rangers.
I think Ella Thatcher is going to pick up her second and the first of the half for the Rangers.
7:49 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Darlene Peterson with the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hand. Goes to Taylor at the top of the key. She drives right. Keeps the dribble alive as she falls down. Goes to Argyle. Peterson works to Tingy. Her 15-footer on the way, off the rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Rangers. Another good look for the Rebels as Martinez crosses the timeline into the offense for the Rangers. Let's see if the Rangers make any adjustments to their offense, as the shot clock really bothered them. They go inside to Neria. Neria lays it in. Not that time, as Neria lays it in from the left block. 21-15 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels still with the lead. Tries to go to Peterson. That pass is stolen. I think the Rebels tried to foul. They don't get the foul as Taylor gets the steal. Tries to find Pugmire. Pugmire fouled from behind. That's a great effort there from Violet Taylor to pull in the steal as she was tiptoeing along the line. Katie Pugmire carved out some space with her body and drew the foul. That's 2 fouls early for the Rangers.
That foul goes to Natasha Martinez, her second.
Tingy catches on the right wing as she surveys. Back to Violet Taylor. Taylor looks to attack. Back to Tingy. Tingy lobs a pass in between Peterson and Pugmire. Peterson dribbles it back to the three-point line. Shot no good. Argyle had the offensive board in her hands. We're going to get a jump ball. That'll stay with the Rangers. There's a little bit of a miscommunication there between Peterson and Pugmire.
Yeah.
That pass was kind of in between both.
I got it. You take it.
Martinez gets the inbound pass as the Rangers look to break the press. They go to Neria. Neria nearly turns it over, but it's chased down by Thatcher. They go right back inside to Thatcher. One-on-one with Ellie. Drop steps, shot on the way, off the front of the rim and out as Pugmire pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Peterson, her pass deflected by the Rangers. Rangers playing some pretty good defense to start the half. As Martinez across the timeline finds Neria. Neria into the corner for Carlson. Carlson gets a screen. Skip pass to Ella Thatcher. They work to Martinez in the left corner. Martinez surveys as she finds Tyler Thatcher at the top of the key. She attacks. Floats one off the back of the rim. No good, into the hands of Pugmire. Pugmire grabs the rebound. Dribbles between a double team. Finds Violet Taylor out ahead of everyone. As they go to Argyle inside. Argyle into Pugmire. Pugmire lays it in. Great find there from Ellie Argyle. As the Rebels retake an 8-point lead, 23-15 on the station on main scoreboard. As the pass is out of bounds. Rebels defense gets a turnover as the pass to Neria was a little behind her, could not collect it with 5:46 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Checking back in the ball game for the Rangers, number 21, Sophie Archibald.
Both teams taking pretty good care of the ball. It's only the 10th turnover on the Rangers. The Rebels only had 5.
Taylor across the timeline with her left hand, jump stops. Finds Tingy cutting across the middle. She tips it to Pugmire. Pugmire can't finish. As the Rebels get another great look, unable to finish as Martinez nearly loses it dribbling up the floor to Neria at the top of the key. They work it around to Tyler Thatcher. She attacks the free throw line, gets it back at the top of the key to Carlson. Carlson finds Martinez on the wing. She looks to attack. One dribble, finds Tyler Thatcher as the pass is stolen by Darlene Peterson. Out in front of everyone. Layup on the way, no good as the rebound goes to Pugmire. Pugmire's going to attack as she is fouled on the play. As I'm not sure Haiti Pugmire saw Tyler Thatcher there as she got back into position after D'ing up the Peterson attempt. But Pugmire is able to go through the contact, get the shot up. Will go to the line for 2 free throws.
And that is Tyler Thatcher's 3rd foul.
Pugmire steps to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Into the routine, the lefty on the way is good.
And with the free throw, she becomes the leading scorer for the Rebels with 9. Trying to get double digits.
Pugmire back to the line. Second Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way is good. 25-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:07 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels are pressing. They go to the wing. Neria does a good job keeping it in bounds. Rebels trap. As Neria's pass stolen for the moment. We're going to Independent Software Solutions. Timeout called by the Rangers bench. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels up 25-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:56 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels forced a timeout by the Rangers bench. It'll be Rangers basketball out of bounds on the sideline. The 5 for the Rebels, same as their starting lineup. It's Peterson, Argyle, Tingy, Violet Taylor, and Haiti Pugmire.
It leaves the Rangers with only 24 seconds on the shot clock, and that's been a challenge for them because I think it's been taking them longer to get in their offensive set because of the pressure from the Rebels.
Martinez works to Ellie Thatcher. Pass deflected by Violet Taylor out of bounds. Good defense there from Taylor. As she gets her hands to the entry pass, they try to give and go there with Martinez. Rebels snuff it out with 4:49 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. They inbound, nearly swiped by Tylee Tingy. She almost snuck in there to grab it. Martinez at the top of the key. Rangers work it around. They got 10 to go in the shot clock. It's Neria. Spins back. Nearly loses it, hits the floor, and she rolls over. She was able to stay in bounds.
I don't think so.
Well, we're going to get a jump ball. Rebels will get the ball regardless. There was 4 left on the shot clock when the whistle blew. That's just another example of the Rebels press working well. As give credit to Darlene Peterson, who stepped in with the help side defense as Neria spun. She's the one that forced that turnover there. Rebels working across the timeline to Tingy at the top of the key. Back to Violet Taylor. Her left wing 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down for the moment by the Rangers as Argyle gets her hands in there for a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. And see, that's the difference there between that play being out of bounds and it being a jump ball. Rebels would have got the ball back. But as it stands, Rangers basketball as Martinez catches the inbounds pass. Guarded by Tingy. As Tylee Tingy makes contact, goes down. Martinez lost the ball for a second, but unfortunately Tylee went down. Rangers have 24 to work with as they throw a pass, a player goes down. That's going to go out of bounds. As the Rebels defense forces another turnover here in the second half as Hannah Scott's going to check into the ball game for Haiti Pugmire. Michael Carlson checks in for Sydney Neria for the Rangers. Violet Taylor's going to walk it up the floor for the Rebels. Guarded at the half-court line by Tyler Thatcher. Peterson's pass nearly deflected away as Tingy's able to keep it alive. She finds Taylor. Taylor attacks the free throw line, tries to dump it off to Scott. Scott with a great catch and finish there as she tips it to herself. 27-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. Pass nearly stolen by the Rebels. They flip it to Martinez. Martinez in the paint, goes up with it, off the rim, no good. Argyle had the rebound for the moment, but the ball hits out of bounds. It'll be Rangers basketball. That was a heck of a catch down there from Hannah Scott as she tipped it to herself over a defender. It's impressive hands there from 41 in white. Pass is stolen. Speaking of 41 in white, Hannah Scott with the Rich County government steal. Looks like she's going to lead the attack for the Rebels. Spins back, finds Violet Taylor. Rebels into the offense. Peterson has it on the right wing. Finds Taylor up top. Rangers drop back into a 2-3 zone as Peterson fires a right wing three. No good as Violet Taylor gets to, is able to keep it alive. Pass stolen by the Rangers. Here they come in transition. It's Martinez. Peterson did a good job there to slow up the fast break. Will be called for a foul.
That is Darlene's second.
You know, with only one foul against her in the game, you don't mind that foul because that forces the Rangers to score against the Rebels set defense, and they've had struggles with that here in the second half. Rangers with the inbounds play. They go to the top of the key to Carlson. Carlson works it on the wing to Archibald. Back up top to Tyler Thatcher. Back to Carlson in the middle of the floor. They work it around. Neria has it on the right wing. Tyler Thatcher, she attacks. Neria drives from the corner into a double team. They work it around. Rebels doing a great job helping when they double team. As a good move there from Ella Thatcher. She pumps fakes. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound into Neria's hand. She lays it up off the glass and out. As Peterson grabs the rebound, leads the offense for the Rebels. Wallenstein, Taylor, top the key, three-pointer on the way. Short. Violet Taylor goes and gets her rebound, floats it off the glass. It rattles around and falls. Heck of an effort there from Violet Taylor as she fouled her shot. 29-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:18 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter as Neria crosses the timeline into the offense for the Rangers. Ella Thatcher on the wing fires a three. That rattles off the glass and out as Wallenstein with the rebound. Turns, finds Taylor as the Rebels are off and running. Argyle on the right wing. Inside to Scott. Scott lays it up. No good.
Going to get her with the offensive foul.
Yeah, I do think that was the proper call. You can't extend the arm. If she keeps her arm at about 90 degrees, she's probably fine, but she extended a little bit there. And being inside with not a lot of traffic around you, that one will get called. 29-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard is Martinez. Across the timeline, pass nearly stolen by Peterson. Tyler Thatcher moves it to Ella Thatcher. Back to Martinez, long two on the way, rattles around and out. Rebound will be out of bounds, I believe off the Rebels. But Thatcher tried to save that, and I think she hit the official in the side of the head with the save. But it will be Rangers basketball, not holding a grudge.
Rangers are going to take a timeout.
Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rangers. And with that, you're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 1:42 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels up 29-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It'll be Rangers basketball out of bounds. Fresh shot clock to work with. They work it to Martinez. That's poked out of bounds by Violet Taylor. Good defense there. As Taylor picks it up and gives it to the official. Inbound play from the corner. Hannah Scott will guard the inbounder. The inbounder finds Tyler Thatcher. Thatcher to Thatcher on that pass as Martinez works it around the right wing. Back up top as Ella Thatcher works it to Neria in the corner. Neria surveys from the left corner. Back up top as Martinez gets it. They work at Tyler Thatcher on the right wing. Inside to Martinez. Up and under move. Good, well defended by Violet Taylor. Kicks it back out as we're going to get a reach-in foul against the Rebels.
Yeah, Violet got her hand in the cookie jar there. That is her first, I believe. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to give that to Darlene. Her third. That was Violet in my opinion, but.
Yeah, I thought Violet fouled her.
Yeah.
Maybe Darlene did on the backside too. Just that side we can't see from our broadcast booth. As the Rangers look to inbound and it's poked away, stolen by Tylee Tingy as she lobs it over the head to Violet Taylor. Violet Taylor tries to find Casey Wilson. She was streaking down the middle of the floor. I think she was going to run to the corner after not getting the pass initially. That's a turnover you don't necessarily mind from the Rebels. They're trying to push it because that pass works. They get a layup. Rebels pressure poked away for the moment by Violet Taylor as she comes to double team. Ella Thatcher lobs it to Tyler Thatcher. They work it in the corner for Carlson. Stolen by Tylee Tingy. Back-to-back possessions where Tylee Tingy gets a Rich County government steal. She has it on the wing now. Finds Violet Taylor to Wilson. Her left wing three-pointer on the way. No good as Argyle comes away with the rebound. Back to Wilson. Moves it to Taylor. Taylor attacks. Tries to drop it off. Tingy's able to regather. Passes it inside to Argyle. Argyle gathers at the 10-foot mark. One dribble into the paint. Back to Wilson. Taylor has it at the top of the key. Spins into the lane. Floats one up. Rolls around and falls as Pugmire tips the board to herself for the moment. That would have been an impressive rebound if Haiti came away with that as she poked it away, regathered, lost it, as that should have been over and back against the Rangers. Martinez gets away with it, floats one off glass, no good. Argyle gets the rebound, tries to find Pugmire on the outlet, stolen by the Rangers. Rangers work it back to Martinez. She fakes the three, attacks the free throw line from the left wing. To back of the top of the key. No time left on the clock. Shot will not count as the Rebels defend well at the end of the third quarter. 29-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And over Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time to start the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. And speaking of the number 4, Casey Wilson will inbound for the Rebels.
If you remember, Aaron, the Rangers scored on their very first possession out of the locker room. Those were the only 2 points the Rangers put on the board in the third quarter.
Rebels defense was outstanding in that third quarter. That's why we talk about when Peterson only had 1 personal foul and she grabs during the fast break. You don't mind that because it's been tough sledding for the Rangers. As Tylee Tingy walked up the floor, the 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Tingy Lundgren, who has the ball. Pugmire, Argyle, and Wilson. As Haiti catches the pass. What a find that was from Sage Lundgren as Haiti Pugmire catches the ball. That was a needle thread right there from Sage as the Rebels press. Stolen by Ellie Argyle. She's got the momentum. Races down the floor, takes the bump, off the backboard. It doesn't fall. It wanted to fall. Hung on the backboard. Ellie Argyle was shooting 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws.
And that is Tyler Thatcher's 4th personal foul.
Argyle read the pass and caught it one motion. She kind of threw the ball ahead of her to pick up momentum on the dribble. She'll shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. First free throw on the way is good. 32-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Argyle will step back to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 7:33 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. Rebels up 17, 32-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Argyle, a couple dribbles with the right hand into the routine. On the way is good.
Thatcher goes to the bench with those 4 fouls.
Rebels continue to press. The pass is stolen again by Argyle as she looks to push the break. Dribbles to the 3-point line, pulls up, hands it off to Casey Wilson, her left wing 3, off the front of the rim and out. In the hands of Pugmire, she's able to wrestle it away for 3 players for a second. They call a jump ball as Haiti was just a split second away from probably splitting the triple team into a reverse layup. As Peterson will check in for Pugmire. That was a tough rebound there for Pugmire. She pulled it down between 3 Rangers. Rebels continue to press. Ella Thatcher has it on the wing. To the middle of the floor for Carlson. I think she dragged that back foot for a walk. Didn't get much argument from her. As it'll be Rebels basketball, 7:08 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. Tingy will walk it up the floor for the Rebels. Wilson on the wing, inside to Argyle. It's poked away from behind. Stolen by the Rangers. Here comes Martinez. Martinez crosses the timeline into the offense. She finds Neria. Neria to Carlson. Carlson works it to Archibald. She surveys back to Martinez. Martinez drives right to the lane from the wing. Back up top to Neria. That's nearly turned over as the Rangers are able to repossess. Archibald in the left corner. Goes to Carlson. 8 to work with on the shot clock as Archibald steps into a wing 3-pointer. Off the backboard now. Casey Wilson with the strong board. Clears some space, finds Argyle on the wing. Argyle's going to slow it down right back to Wilson as the Rebels are into the offense. As Wilson inside to Peterson. Peterson catches off glass. No good, but she gets her own rebound. Hands it off to Argyle. Argyle attacks. What a find that was from Darlene. She was moving away from the hoop. Hands it off to Ellie Argyle with the right-hand layup from the right block. 35-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Carlson drives baseline, kicks it to Neria. That's a good find inside from Carlson as Neria finishes from the right block. 35-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels cross the timeline. They go to Lundgren. She maintains possession. Left-hand dribble to the top, the key to Argyle on the right wing. Argyle's going to attack. Finds Peterson. Her left wing 3 on the way. Side rim and out. Will deflect all the way out of bounds. 35-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:35 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. Rebels will back off and play half-court defense. Martinez works it up the floor to Neria. Neria, a couple dribbles from the right wing. Attacks the middle of the floor pass, nearly turned over. Good hustle from Carlson to keep it alive. Back in the left corner as Martinez catches, surveys. Dribbles to the top of the key, will reset the offense as Carlson catches on the right wing. Thought about the 3-pointer. Gets a screen. One dribble guarded by Argyle. Nearly travels, but she's able to get the pass off to Ella Thatcher. Works to Martinez, her 3-pointer on the way. No good, but it lands in the hands of Archibald. All alone on the right side of the floor, lays it in. 35-19, that took a bad bounce for the Rebels. Argyle catches on the left block. Hands it off to Tingy. Tingy gets a pick from Argyle. She's going to pull up for the long 2, off the front rim and out. Rebound by Neria, finds Martinez. 4:42 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter as Martinez gets a screen in the backcourt. Has the ball deflected out of bounds by Tylee Tingy. As we're going to get a 4-player substitution for the Rebels as Scott Pugmire Wallenstein and Taylor check back in as Wilson, Tingy, Lundgren, and Argyle check out. We're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Ranger bench. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And Rob, for the Rangers, they're fighting hard here, but you got to remember they lost their best player, Janae Skidmore, their last game. So this is their first game without their best player. And also they're implementing the shot clock too, which is something they're probably not used to. So it's been a tough ask for the Rangers. They're battling hard all night, but the Rebels lead 35-19 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rangers work it around to Neary at the top of the key. Neary works it to Ella Thatcher in the wing for Tyler Thatcher. 5 to go in the shot clock as Thatcher trying to go inside, gets a screen, guarded by Peterson, looks to attack, pump fakes, goes underneath, and that's got to be a shot clock violation as they do call it. As once again, the shot clock there, just not really knowing. Thatcher with a great pass inside. Would have been 2 free throws in the state of Wyoming, but at the 37-second mark of the possession, you can't shoot as the Rebels continue to work. Peterson on the left wing. Finds Hannah Scott at the top of the key. Hands it off to Taylor. Taylor attacks the right elbow, floats one up, no good. Pugmire with the rebound, reverse right-handed layup, and Haiti Pugmire. If you get a chance watching on radio, go to this play on YouTube and watch the facial expressions from Haiti Pugmire. The lefty hits the reverse right-handed layup as 37-19 on the station on main scoreboard. Taylor nearly gets the steal. Martinez from the right wing attacks, floats one, no good, gets her own rebound, blocked by Haiti Pugmire. Peterson comes away with the board as she speeds down the lane, finds Hannah Scott underneath. Scott running, layup is good. And that's a great find there from Darlene Peterson. But back to Haiti Pugmire for a second. She turned, and I think she screamed, as once again, she's a natural lefty. She caught that ball all in one motion with her right hand, laid it in. Left corner 3 from the Rangers, no good. Wallenstein with the rebound. She'll work it up the floor as Taylor pushes, finds Wallenstein at the top of the key. She's going to dribble handoff to Violet Taylor, who attacks with the left hand to Peterson. Darlene Peterson surveys the floor as Wallenstein was posted up, wanted the ball, didn't get it as Pugmire attacks on the pick and roll and fires a dart in between either Hannah Scott and Violet Taylor, as we're going to get a substitution for the Rebels as Cass Argyle, Sage Lundgren, Brentley Hatch, and Cassie Argyle all check in. Only remaining player from the floor is Wallenstein. The 5 on the floor for the Rebels again is Cass Argyle, Cassie Argyle, Sage Lundgren, Janie Wallenstein, and Brentley Hatch. 2:37 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Hadley Woods has the ball in the middle of the floor. She works it back to Martinez on the right wing. Ella Thatcher fakes a shot, attacks from the free throw line, off glass, no good, as Lundgren pulls in the rebound. As they continue to battle, Lundgren rips it away after she turned it over. Cass Argyle has it. Finds Cassie Argyle inside to Hatch. Hatch lays it up and in. Good find there for Cassie Argyle, as she found Brentley Hatch alone on the left block. Hatch finishes it as the Rebels go up 41-19 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:04 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Lockwood into the game, has the ball, moves it to Woods. Back to Lockwood in the corner. Woods has it at the top of the key. Inside to Lockwood, turns, shot blocked by Wallenstein as that ball's ripped away for the moment by Cassie Argyle. Martinez has it. Rangers continue to work it. Shot clock winding down on them. It's going to be another shot clock violation. And the shot clock is something that if you're not used to it, it's a tough thing to get used to as Casey Wilson replaces Wallenstein. 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Lundgren, Cass Argyle, Cassie Argyle, Casey Wilson, and Brentley Hatch. Cass Argyle walks it up the floor into the offense for the Rebels. Argyle to Argyle as Cassie Argyle has it. Hands it right back to Cass on the right wing as she drives baseline. Cass Argyle catches, goes to Brentley Hatch. Hatch turns, spins, off glass and good. Nice post move there from Brentley Hatch. 43-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:11 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as Cassie Argyle with the Rich County government steal. Cass Argyle has it on the wing, hands it off to Cassie Argyle. Lundgren has it at the top of the key as she surveys, goes left, tries to pass it off, gets it back, pass again deflected right back to Lundgren. Lundgren goes inside to Wilson. Wilson drops it off to Hatch. 17 to go in the shot clock as the Rebels reset the offense. 45 to go in the ball game. Lundgren drives, kicks it on the wing to Cassie Argyle. She drives baseline, spins back to Lundgren. Lundgren, 15-foot wing jumper, good! 45-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rangers work it across the timeline, Wilson's there to guard Woods. And Casey's gonna pick up a foul on the play. Goes over to help Woods up. Love to see that.
Inadvertent cut her foot.
Everyone's still playing hard, but for the Rangers, as Olivia Preshaw, the freshman, checks in, as well as Abby Haig, also a freshman. It's a tough proposition to ask for a Kemmerer Rangers team whose best player went out with a devastating knee injury. They go inside to Preshaw. She turns, fires, shot, no good, but she'll shoot 2 free throws. She's 0 for 1 on the season from the line.
Going to get the foul to Casey Wilson, her second.
Second in about as many seconds as well.
There you go.
But for the Rangers moving forward, first free throw, no good. It's going to be tough. I mean, you lose 13 or 15.3 points per game and 3.5 offensive boards from Skidmore. It's a tough ask for any team to replace their best player. Second free throw is good. As Preshaw is now 1 for 3 from the line on the year. Cass Argyle pushes up the floor, tries to find Cassie Argyle. As the Rebels are going to back up.
A little too hot to handle on that one.
Archibald walks it up the floor. Rangers into the offense. Tag to the middle for Preshaw. Her 15-foot elbow jumper, no good. Into the hands of Casey Wilson with 7 seconds to go. Wilson looks up at the scoreboard, checks the time, and she's going to dribble the clock out for the moment as Woods tries to poke it away. That'll do it for us here in the girls varsity basketball game as the Rebels come away with a 25-point victory over the Rangers. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Gary Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888 as you see the student section in their pajama pants tonight, letting the crowd know that they believe that they have won. Very observant from the student section. We come back, we'll have the post-game show for you. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels girls varsity basketball team improves to 13-3 overall this year with a 45-20 win over the Kemmerer Rangers. Just an absolute defensive display put on by the Rebels as they only allow 20 points in a varsity basketball game to a team that's averaging 46, nope, that's the Rebels, averaging 40 per game. They held them to half their average. It is time for Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, and for that, we go to Rob Leifson.
Well, the Rebels jumped out early 10-5 in the first quarter, extended the lead to 21-13 at halftime, and then 29-15 holding the Rangers to only 2 points in the third quarter and finished it off 45-20. The Rebels shoot 1 of 11 from three-point land, probably the only thing that we need to improve on. 8 of 11 from the free throw line, which I thought was pretty impressive. And Haiti Pugmire with 14 points and 5 rebounds. The Rebels out-rebound the Rangers 30-23. So dominant second half, in my opinion.
When we come back, we'll have your Precision Player of the Game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum and your LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. And I think for that, we're going to have to give it to Haiti Pugmire with her reverse layup alley-oop off of a missed shot. Pugmire's a natural lefty, and she reversed that with the right hand, which, you know, it's not easy to reverse layup with your opposite hand, let alone catch and shoot it all in one motion, but she buried that one. And you could tell by her reaction what it meant to her. And for now, or that is our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Now it is time for the LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game, and for that, we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
Yeah, we're going to give it to Haiti for both of them. 14 points, 5 rebounds, and I think her defense underneath also caused some havoc for the Rangers, so we'll give it to her.
The Rebels, it was an overall, really good team win. Every single player that touched the floor played a really good role. A lot of them played really good defense. You don't only give up 20 points without not your whole team playing good defense. I can think of a bunch of steals that Ellie Argyle has. She probably has at least 3 or 4 steals in this game. Tylee Tingey probably has at least 3 or 4 steals in this game. Violet Taylor hounded the ball all night. Darlene Peterson, her help side defense, it doesn't show up on the score sheet, and it's something that maybe if you're only basketball purists will notice, but her help side defense really turned away a lot of drives from the Rangers, and that's a great victory for the Rebels girls varsity basketball team. We come back, we'll have the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show for the boys game. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebel basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show as the Kemmerer Rangers will take on the Rich Rebels here at Rich High School. Kemmerer comes in 7-6 overall, 0-3 in their conference. The Rebels 9-8, 3-2. And this is a big game for the Rebels as they need to bounce back. When we come back, we will have your standout student of the week. That's Nia Jolly on the Town of Woodruff standout student in the middle of the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
When you enter the city limits of the town of Woodruff, the sign welcomes you to the town of coldest temps and warmest hearts. Settled in 1870, we celebrate the values of kindness, compassion, and friendliness, knowing that a community's greatness may best be measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Mayor Scott Savey and council members Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, Seiko Webb, and Monica Schultes, with clerk Lisa Bell, welcome you and say,
Go Rich Rebels!
Here with Nia Jolly. She's this week's Town of Woodruff standout student of the week. And Nia, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you're coming off a tournament win from a couple Saturdays ago. Can you just kind of talk about what it meant to go out and actually take the tournament?
I don't know. It was good. I was just like, I just want to perform. And then I ended up at the beginning of the season letting go of winning or getting second because I wasn't wrestling smart. So I just wrestled smart instead of like wrestling cool.
So you guys have the state tournament coming up pretty quickly here. What do you want to see from yourself and from some of your teammates in the state tournament?
Personally, we have districts and, well, not districts, it's divisionals. But I just want to see everyone just be happy with their performance. Like, I want everyone to go out and do their best and know that they put everything on the mat and they performed the way they wanted to.
It's been quite the year so far for you as you were part of the 1A state volleyball champs in the fall. Can you just give me some of your fondest memories from that run?
I don't know. Practice is always really fun. All of it. It was all really good.
So you're near the end of the second trimester of your junior year. What are some of the academic goals you have for the rest of your academic career?
My goal is to get into college and maybe play sports in the college, but I would like to graduate with a pre-med degree and then go into medical school.
I've heard a little bit about some of your goals going into college that you don't necessarily want to go to college, you want to go to a military academy. Is there any particular one, and can you talk about that a little bit?
Right now, I'm leaning more towards Navy because I've talked to a lot of people, and Navy and Air Force have the best just like overall lifestyle after that while you're in the military. And then they're by DC, they're by the ocean, so it's like all what I want, and it would be awesome.
But what are some of the things you like to do in your spare time when you're not at school and not participating in sports?
I don't have a lot of time outside of those two things. I guess this Sunday I'm making my fall ball dress, so winter ball? It's the winter ball dress, so that's fun.
What color is it? Talk about that a little bit.
It's just navy blue, and then I'm doing some like gold stuff on it.
Really want to get into the Naval Academy, don't you? So what's one thing about yourself that the world should know?
I believe in respecting people. They get respect until they don't earn it, but respect is earned and it's not given. Like everyone gets the base state of respect, though, and that's something I truly believe.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Here with head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity team, Lex Corney. And Coach Corney, you guys are coming off a tough weekend with losses to Big Piney and Bear Lake. Can you just kind of recap the weekend for me?
I mean, it's disappointing, without a doubt. I don't think we're proud of the way we played, especially Friday night. And we also know the clock is ticking, and we need to have some shifts, major shifts happen with us to end this the way that these guys want it to. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of hopefully character shown this weekend or these next few weeks, because this weekend it was flat basketball. It was something that has to be addressed, or we're going to have a couple more tough weekends ahead of us.
So you guys this upcoming weekend have Kemmerer at home and then Tabiona on the road, another tough weekend coming up. What do you guys have to do to be ready for this weekend?
Well, most of it's internal. I mean, Kemmerer has played the teams that, some teams we played really tough. They lost Big Piney by 1. We know Big Piney's good. They beat Cokeville by 5 this last weekend. The Campman kid, he's a 1,000-point scorer for Kemmerer, which is pretty special. It's hard to get 1,000 points in 4 years, and that just shows the type of player and the potential that he has. So Kemmerer, I think if we'd have played them a couple weeks earlier, we were playing really good basketball, and I think that we'd go in with a lot of confidence right now. That's a game that, you put our last 3 up with their last 3 games, and on paper they're probably better than us.
We want to thank head coach Lex Corney for being a part of the T7 Propane Pregame Coaches Show on the Gary H. Tuescher CPA Pregame Show. When we come back, we'll have your keys to tonight's matchup. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tuescher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tuescher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Speaking of My Local Radio, it's time for the mylocalradio.com keys to the game, and we go to Rob Leifson.
Well, you mentioned it. Well, I guess Coach Corney mentioned it. They really need to work out some bugs from last week. They've fell in love with the 3 points. They've hit 100 so far this year, and I think they need to be a little bit selective on when they pull that trigger and just take care of the basketball. They know the offense by this point and just need to be a little bit more consistent on taking care of the basketball.
For the Rebels, they got a key in on Jake Campman, number 23. He averages 22.6 per game. That leads 2A in Wyoming. He also pulls in 12.2 rebounds, 6.6 of those being offensive. And we're going to go to your starting lineups as for the Kemmerer Rangers, number 0, or double 0. Nope, he's actually number 0, Wyatt Paterno. Number 5, senior Mason Riding. Paterno's a senior as well. Number 12, junior Chase Brown. Number 11, 22, Skylar Rogers. And to round out the starting lineup for the Kemmerer Rangers, senior number 23, Jake Campman. For your Rebels of Rich, it'll be number 10/30, Hunter Pace. Junior number 11, Jaden Desch. Junior number 15, Jaden Cornea. Sophomore number 23, Carter Hoffman. And junior number 32, Carson Muirbrook. As the Rebels go back to the starting lineup that they've had for most of the season as we reset the scoreboard. I want to remind you that all free throws today are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, Timeouts Independent Software Solution, Steels, Rich County Government, Three-Pointers, My Local Radio, Inbounds Play, Mound Valley Cattle Company, and the Fan Cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. As we get ready for this ball game, it'll be Rebels and the Rangers, two teams just one game above 500 respectively, their records respectively. This tip-off is brought to you by LSR Refrigerated and the entire Wallenstein family, as it'll be Muirbrook jumping against Campman. As Muirbrook wins the tip, the dash, Rebels off and running on offense. Rebels coming to this ball game averaging 58.6 points per game. The Rangers Rebels averaging 50, Rangers 58. Rebels shoot 32 from 3, Rangers shoot 30. As Dash attacks the left elbow, drops it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook out to Hoffman. Hoffman to Cornea as Jaden Cornea attacks the corner for Hunter Pace. Fakes the shot, goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook unable to collect the catch. Rangers with the steal. Here they come the other way as Paterno crosses the timeline. Rebels drop back into a 2-3 zone. As we mentioned that the Rangers shoot 30% from the three-point line. Paterno on the wing. Surveys. Nearly has it poked away. Passes it to the middle of the floor for Campman. Campman back to Paterno. Once again, the Rangers don't play with a shot clock typically. Pass stolen by Cornea. Here comes Cornea on the attack down the right wing. Layup no good, but he was fouled on the play as it looked like he got whacked in the face.
And Wyatt Paterno's number 0 gets his first foul, sending Jaden Cornea to the free throw line.
Jaden Cornea to shoot the first Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way. Opens the scoring with the free one. 1-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:07 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Cornea's second free throw is good. Cornea goes 2 for 2 from the line. 7:05 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Rebels are pressing here as Riding picks up his dribble, skips it on the wing to Rogers. Rogers attacks down the wing to the corner. Back up top. Rebels in the 2-3 zone still as Bowen attacks the baseline, picks up his dribble, swiped away by Carson Muirbrook as it's poked into the hands of Hunter Pace. Rebels look to push. Pace to the corner. Hoffman, his three-pointer on the way, off the back rim and out. Good look there for the Rebels, just doesn't fall. They lead 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Paterno across the timeline into the offense for the Rangers. Bowen on the right wing, skip pass off of Paterno. He's able to save it as they go to the top of the key for Riding. Paterno catches. Rebels are being super aggressive here in this 2-3 zone as Riding attacks the free throw line, loses it, pushes it out of bounds. Rebels defense forces another turnover with 6:15 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as it's Cornea to walk it up the court. I believe 2 minutes into this ball game, the Rangers don't have a shot towards the hoop.
That's correct.
Dash pulls up for three, buries the My Local Radio three-pointer. It's good to see Jaden Dash step into one and knock it down as he's struggled a little bit the last few games. That's going to be key for the Rebels to get Dash going as they lead 5-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rangers work it to Campman. Campman open for three. He's a 1,000-point scorer. You can't leave him open. He buries that one from the left corner. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Dash inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook attacks. Has a pass stolen away by the Rangers. As the Rangers set up the offense, Rebels get back defensively. It's Riding. They work it to the middle for Rogers. Rogers has the ball popped out of his hands into the hands of Bowen, though. Rangers still on the attack. They go to Rogers. His elbow jumper on the way. Off glass and in. Shot that over Muirbrook. Heck of a defensive play from Muirbrook. Just a better make. 5-5 on the station on main scoreboard. 5:10 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter as Cornea gets a screen, attacks, hands to Pace. One dribble, three-pointer on the way. Off back rim and out as Muirbrook comes away with the board. Hands it to Pace, and Pace dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Tough break for the Rebels there. .458 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels fall back into their half-court 2-3. Rangers waste no time working it to Bowen on the left wing. They go to the elbow again for Rogers. Rogers passes to Bowen. His three-pointer on the way, in and out. Rebound tapped away by the Rangers. That's going to be off the Rebels, out of bounds. 4:42 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. 5-5 on the station on main scoreboard. Paterno works it on the wing to Riding. Riding's pass stolen by Carter Hoffman. 2-on-1 back the other way as Pace drops it back to Hoffman. Hoffman lays it up and in. Unselfish play there from Hunter Pace as the Rebels go up 7-5 on the station on main scoreboard. Paterno walks it across the timeline into the offense as Bowen goes to Rogers. His mid-range jumper, air ball into the hands of Cornea as the Rebels look to push. Cornea to Pace on the wing. Pace attacks the middle of the floor, drops it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook, right-hand layup, no good, gets his own board, bodies up, finishes the second chance. Good stick-to-itiveness there from Carson Muirbrook. He's able to lay it in off of his own miss. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wide open three for Bowen. No good. Rebound stolen away by Rogers as the Rangers reset the offense. It's Riding, his three short as it's saved in bounds as Desch goes and gets it, and he's shoved out of bounds. Jaden Desch goes and gets the rebound, draws the foul. Good effort there from Jaden to get the board. 9-5 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:44 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter.
Skylar Rogers picks up the foul, his first.
Trey Walker, Jarrett Mason, they replace Carter Hoffman and Hunter Pace. Jaden Cornea will walk it up the floor. Rangers in man-to-man defense. It goes to Mason on the left wing. Surveys. Muirbrook at the top to key. They go inside to Walker. Walker spins back. Layup attempt blocked by Campman. That's going to be out of bounds off the Rangers. Good effort there from Trey Walker to poke it off a Rangers player. Rebels retain possession. As that was a well-executed play from the Rebels. They had a layup just erased by a better defensive play from Jake Campman. As the Rebels inbound to Mason, he turns, fires a right corner three. That's short into the hands of Trey Walker. Walker tries to hand it off inside to Muirbrook, finds Cornea instead as Jaden Cornea, left-handed floater off the glass and good. 3:15 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. 11-5 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels, they step out into man-to-man defense. Riding, drives down the left side of the lane, pulls up from 5 feet, buries it. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Cornea. Hands it to Walker. Walker attacks the paint, gives it to Mason. Mason to Muirbrook on the elbow. Carson turns, attacks. Goes up and under. Back to Mason at the top to key. Gets a screen. Attacks. Drops it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook right-handed layup. Nice pocket pass there from Jarrett Mason on the pick and roll as Carson Muirbrook reaches out to finish on the right-hand layup from the right block. Rangers push it ahead. They try to go to Rogers. It's nearly stolen. Shot looks like it was deflected by the Rebels. Second opportunity there from Campman, buries it. He averages 6.6 offensive rebounds per game. That's something the Rebels are going to have to stop there. 13-9 as Desch attacks the baseline. Finds Mason on the wing to Muirbrook. Pump fake into the lane. Gets the defender on his feet. He's going to be called for a traveling violation. That was a good move from Carson. Just couldn't keep the pivot foot down. That's what you like to see from Carson, though, attacking. Into the ball game for the Rangers, number 1, Caden Whitback. He'll replace Mason Riding. 13-9 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:13 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. They go to Rogers from the elbow. They work it to Paterno. His three-pointer on the way is short. Rebound into the hands of Jaden Cornea. Walls off the defender, looks to push it. Hands it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook cannot complete the catch for the moment, but he stays with it, though. Carson Muirbrook sticks with it, gets 2 points on the layup as the pass hit him in the shin, but he was able to corral. Here come the Rangers back the other way. They go to Rogers at the right elbow. His pass on the wing to Campman. Left open, fires a three. You cannot leave him open. 15-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard as here comes Desch. Desch, he stops, pops for three, doesn't answer back. It rattles in and out. As here come the Rangers back the other way. It's Paterno driving the lane, floats one off glass and good. And don't look now. Rebels lead shrinks to 1. So here comes Cornea. Rebels into the offense to Walker. Takes the handoff to Cornea. We'll hand off to Desch, though, as Desch surveys to Cornea up top. Jared Mason has it on the left wing. Gets a screen from Muirbrook. Picks up his dribble, finds Walker. Cornea attacks the left elbow with the left-hand dribble. Finds Jarrett Mason, his three, in and out. As Muirbrook had the rebound in his hands for the moment, but it's poked out of bounds by the Rangers. Good play there from Wyatt Paterno, knocking away probably a layup from Carson. As Noah Perry will check in, as well as Hunter Pace. They'll replace Muirbrook and Desch. 54.3 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Jaden Cornea with the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Walker catches in the corner. Surveys. Attacks the baseline. Has it poked out of bounds. Actually, it bounces off his foot out of bounds. 48.2 to go. Rangers can take the lead with this possession. Paterno will initiate the offense, moves it up the wing to Whitbeck. Whitbeck attacks the baseline, and he is fouled by Perry. Rebels defense was set there. Can't allow that to happen as Whitbeck was wide open in the corner. Could have fired the shot. Instead, he attacks, and Noah Perry fouls him. They'll force Whitbeck to shoot 2 free throws. 15-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. First free throw on the way, no good.
Noah's first foul and the first free throws for the Rangers for the night.
Not a particularly bad foul through Perry, as that's his first of the game, and it forces Whitbeck to the free throw line as he'll shoot the second free throw. Second one on the way, back of the rim and out. Rebound poked into the hands of Whitbeck. He goes up with a shot, blocked in the hands of Hunter Pace. Pace fires ahead to Cornea. Cornea is able to complete the catch. Finds Jarrett Mason, left corner three on the way, no good. As it's poked away to Hunter Pace. Pace floats one from the free throw line, that's no good. As that rattles in and out. As we're gonna get a foul against Cornea as he tried to bait Campman into a steal. As Drake Weston will check in for the Rebels. He'll replace Cornea. 23.9 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. 15-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. As Paterno attacks off of the inbounds play. Left open for three is number 12, Chase Bowen. He buries it. 17-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 11 to go in the quarter. Walker moves it to Pace on the wing. Pace attacks the elbow to Weston. Weston in the corner. Finds Walker. Walker pump fakes. Pulls up for three. Off glass. No good. As Paterno hauls in the rebound. And that'll do it for us here in the first quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM. Online at mylocalradio.com. 17-15 Rangers over the Rebels. We'll be right back after this.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. As we start the second quarter, it'll be Rangers basketball. Campman's going to fire a three. That one's off. Difference there is the Rebels had a hand in his face as Noah Perry gets the rebound, pushes it to Hunter Pace. Hunter Pace dribbles it off the referee, out of bounds. Tough break there for the Rebels. As this second quarter is brought to you by the Rangers bring it across the court. It is brought to you by Stacy's Repair in Woodruff. As they go to the corner for Campman. Campman in the left corner works it back up top to Whitbeck. Whitbeck back to Campman. Fakes the shot. Weston nearly got his hand to the ball. Up top to Paternal. Whitbeck on the left wing. Surveys. 10 to go on the shot clock. As they go inside, left-handed floater, no good. Right back into the hands of Kaminsky. Kaminsky's second shot blocked by the Rebels. Here they come the other way. It's Desch. Desch, pass to Walker. Walker to Hunter Pace. Left corner three on the way. Good! Hunter Pace sets his feet and gives the Rebels a lead with the My Local Radio three-pointer. Hunter is deadly when he has his feet set. As the Rebels drop back into a 1-2-2 defense, maybe a bit of a 3-2. As they go to the corner for Kaminsky inside to Kaminsky. To the corner for Paternal. Back to Bowen up top. Bowen attacks. Trey Walker steps in, takes the offensive foul. As Walker is helped up by Noah Perry. Trey Walker draws the offensive foul. As Meerbrook will replace Noah Perry.
That is Chase Bowen's first foul. Only the fifth of the ball game that's been whistled.
Interesting thing I learned this week, Rob. You know there's no such thing as charging fouls in high school basketball. It's either player control or offensive foul. I did not know that. As Meerbrook catches up top. Tries to go inside to Walker. Walker with the catch. Lays it up and in. As Walker buries the layup, Rebels go up three. Here come the Rangers. Trying to get back before the Rebels set their defense. Pass nearly stolen by Trey Walker as he got his fingertips to it. Paternal gets it back, fakes the shot into the corner for Whitbeck. Whitbeck goes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky back out top. As the Rebels, they're really hustling to close out. Whitbeck drives the lane in the baseline pass, deflected off Hunter Pace's foot and out of bounds. As that ball is going to go into the hallway, Hunter's going to chase it down. Looks like it wants to go to the middle school. Drake Weston will check back in for Jaden Cornea. Skylar Rogers in for Kaminsky. Rebels are going to play 2-3 zone on this inbounds play as Trey Walker guards the ball. Inside to Bowen. Bowen to Whitbeck in the corner. Go to Rogers at the elbow. Rebels surround him to Whitbeck. 5 to go on the shot clock. Bowen fires a wing three. That's good. Bowen's a 19% three-point shooter. Hunter Pace fires one from the corner. That's short. 20-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Rangers. Nearly stolen back to Bowen. Bowen to the corner for Campman. Campman finds Bowen in the left corner. Back up top to Paternal as the Rangers reset the offense. Whitbeck to Rogers. They go to Campman. Campman thought about it. Instead goes back to Rogers. Rogers up and under move. No good as the Rebels played great defense there. As Pace catches the pass from Cornea as Hunter Pace is fouled on the shot. It's a great find there from Jaden Cornea to push it up the floor as Hunter Pace makes a tough catch in traffic as he'll go to the line to shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws.
And that's the second foul on Rogers.
First free throw on the way, in and out. As Ethan Perkins will check into the ball game for his first minutes of the game as he replaces Caden Whitbeck. They're going to leave Rogers out on the floor with 2 fouls. If you're the Rebels on offense, you can go ahead and try to attack Rogers, see if you can draw that third one as Hunter Pace will shoot the second free throw. That one's good as Hunter Pace buries the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. 21-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels fall back into a little bit of a 3-2 zone as Perkins works to Bowen on the left wing. Campman has it as 2 Rebels guard him. Campman picks up his dribble, is able to find Perkins at the top to key. He drives right to Bowen into the corner for Paternal. He fires the corner 3, no good as Pace pulls down the rebound, throws it ahead to to Meerbrook. Meerbrook to Cornea as the Rebels work it around. Unselfish basketball there as Meerbrook finds Jaden Cornea for the layup. 4:45 to go in The Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels up 23-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Nearly stolen by Pace. Paternal attacks off glass. No good. Rebound to Skylar Rogers as Rogers is falling back. Throws it to Carter Hoffman. Hunter Pace out in front of everyone. Lays it in off the glass. 25-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cherries never tasted so good when they go your way. As Bowen goes to Rogers. Skip pass stolen by Jaden Desch as he's going to lead the attack for the Rebels. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman into the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound nearly pulled in by Cornea as we're going to get a whistle blown jump ball. Possession will stay with the Rebels. Rebels have really cranked up the pressure in that zone defense. They're attacking passes as it's leading to offensive chances for them. As they go to Desch in the right corner with the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Desch attacks, floats one off the glass, no good. Rebound nearly poked away by Meerbrook. Here comes Paternal. He pushes it up the wing to Bowen. Bowen slows it down back to Paternal. Paternal crosses over, finds Perkins to Bowen. Inside to Rogers to Perkins. That's blocked for the moment by Meerbrook, but I think he got him on the arm. That'll send Perkins to the line for 2 free throws. He's 3 for 4 on the year.
Carson's first foul of the game and the third for the Rebels.
Ethan Perkins shoots the first free throw. That one's short.
The Rangers yet to make a free throw.
Perkins back to the line to shoot the second free throw. That one's off the side and out. Carson Meerbrook's foul there saves the Rebels possibly 2 points as it's 25-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rangers go 0 for 2 from the line. Desch, top the key. Goes back to Jaden Cornea. Surveys. Rebels into the offense to Desch on the right wing. Meerbrook at the top the key. Goes inside to Hoffman. Hoffman turns, fires, no good as that's short. Rebound pulled in by Bowen. Here come the Rangers on the attack. Paternal to Bowen up top to Perkins. Perkins moves it to Campman. Back to Perkins. Rogers turns. Drops it off underneath the Paternal as he's followed from behind on the play. Wyatt Paternal will go to the line to shoot the free throw. He's a 73% free throw shooter. Just got to let that layup go.
Yep.
Sometimes you're beating a zone defense, and that's one of them. You don't want to give an opportunity for the free point. As that free throw is good from Paternal. As we're going to get Mason Riding checking back into the game for the Rangers. He replaces Bowen. 3:10 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Jaden Cornea will walk it up the floor. Only 4 fouls apiece for each team. Relatively clean game. As the Rebels by 2, 25-23, Pace at the top to key. Moves it to Cornea. Desch catches in the left corner. Surveys. Crosses over and attacks. Layup attempt on the way, no good, but Jaden Desch will go to the line for 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. As Desch kind of lured his defender to sleep there and then attacked with an explosive crossover.
And there's your third foul on Rogers.
It's a great play there from Desch. Desch will step to the line for 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. First one on the way is good. As Kaminsky's going to check in for Rogers. Desch back to the free throw line. 2:48 to go in Stacy's Repair second quarter. Second Bear Lake Realty free throw is pure. Desch goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As here come the Rangers, they push it up the floor to Perkins. Left open for 3, that's off. Rebound skied for by Jaden Desch. He grabs the board, looks to push, finds Hunter Pace in the right corner. Inside to Meerbrook, lost it as it's going to lead to a jump ball as Cornea was unable to come away with the ball. As that pass hit Carson in the hand, I think, and then it hit Cornea in the leg. It'll be Rangers basketball, 27-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:30 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter as Riding catches on the wing to Perkins at the top of the key. Work it to Paternal. Paternal behind the back, drives left down the lane, floats one up. No good as Desch grabs the board. He's going to attack, beats 2 defenders in the front court. Goes to Meerbrook. That's stolen by Perkins. As Perkins picks up his dribble, he's going to be called for the traveling violation. Good step up there from Jaden Desch as that forced Perkins into a decision, as Trey Walker will check in for Carson Meerbrook. Jaden Desch will inbound for the Rebels. They're up 27-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:11 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter as Cornea finds Desch on the left wing. Desch surveys back to Cornea at the top of the key to Hoffman. Hoffman jab steps, attacks left, finds Cornea at the top of the key. He drives to Walker. Walker attacks the paint, floats one off the front of the rim, no good. Ball goes to the ground as a couple of players fight for it. It's loose again as we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
I believe the foul's going to be on Desch. Really?
I think could have picked your poison between about three of the Rebels.
I thought for
there.
sure Trey would have had that one, but we'll give it to the.
See, and I thought they were going to call it on Carter. Kind of proves our point with Whitbeck on the left wing. They work it around to Paternal on the left wing, guarded by Cornea. Rebels stay in the zone defense. They've moved Campman inside as Kaminsky throws a pass to Whitbeck. Whitbeck tries to go inside, poked away by Trey Walker as Jaden Desch is going to push the offense. Kaminsky chases him down from behind as Desch is able to maintain possession. Hoffman catches the top of the key, attacks with the left hand, layup on the way, no good, but Carter Hoffman will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws with 1:14 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. There's good recognition down the court by Desch as Kaminsky tailed him, and he used his body to kind of protect the ball.
Fouls on Whitbeck, hits first, and Carter hits the first free throw.
28-23 after the Bear Lake Realty free throw, as Bowen's going to check back into the game for Whitbeck. Carter Hoffman will shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. It's in the air and good. 29-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels press. They go to Campman in the middle of the floor. Desch guards him up the floor. Press has been broken as Campman. As it looked like they wanted a timeout from the bench, didn't get it. Campman shot, no good. Rebound up and in, finishes. A little bit of a lucky break there from the Rangers bench as they tried to call a timeout, doesn't get called. Hoffman left open for the layup. He converts from the left block. Nice find there from Jaden Cornea. 31-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels press again. To Whitbeck. They go to Bowen. Kicks to the top of the key for Riding. Three-pointer on the way. Short. Rebound by Desch. As Desch is grabbed from behind, he's going to be fouled. That'll be the 7th team foul against the Rangers.
Fouls on Bowen, that's his second.
Desch will shoot.
Jaden's 5th rebound of the quarter.
I think that's where he's the most effective, when he can grab the board and start the offense in transition for the Rebels. He's athletic as all get out. So when he skies for a board and he's able to beat a couple defenders in the midcourt, that's an advantage automatically for the Rebels as he steps to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Off the back rim and out, no good. As Kaminsky gets the board, finds Paternal. 31 to go in the half as they go inside to Bowen. Bowen shot, no good, but he was fouled on the play by Trey Walker. That'll send Bowen to the free throw line. He's a 62% free throw shooter.
That foul we will give to Trey.
27 to go in the half, and if you're the Rebels, you want to hold for the last possession, but let's find out who Bowen's guarding. He's got 2 personal fouls, and let's see if they can attack and maybe pick up a cheeky third on the way into the half, as that free throw wanted to fall out, but it goes in. Hit the front iron, bounced a couple times and falls. A little friendly roll away from home for the Rangers. 31-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Bowen steps back to the line. Second free throw, no good as Desch gets the rebound. Here come the Rebels offensively, it's Cornea. He'll walk the ball up the floor as the Rebels set up the offense. Shot clock is off. As Hunter Pace goes to Cornea, tries to go inside to Walker, that's off of Walker, out of bounds. 13.3 to go. 13 seconds to go in the half. Rebels are gonna press a little bit here, try to make them work it up the floor. 10 to go in the half as Riding crosses the half-court line. Picks up his dribble. Gets away with a walk there as they go to Kaminsky in the corner. riding, catches, pump fakes, shot on the way, no good. Good defense there from the Rebels as they force a tough shot at the end of the half. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 31-26 at the half on the station on main scoreboard.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Crawford Trout halftime show with the place to eat and drink. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Crawford Trout halftime show, the place to eat and drink. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, it'll be time for your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph on the Crawford Troth Halftime Show.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes at an elevation of 6,300 feet with temperatures that can range from 90 degrees in the summer and sometimes 40 below in the winter. The folks that call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Rich County residents value hard work, education, and believe in God, family, country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and Town Board Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, Cullen Pace, and Clerk April Grohl support the Rich Rebels and invite you to visit Randolph whenever you can.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It's time for your town of Randolph first half highlights on the Crawford Troth Halftime Show. And with that, we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
Well, the Rebels shoot 41% from the floor, the Rangers 36%. The Rebels doing much better inside the arc, 9 of 16 for 56%, only 2 of 11 from beyond the arc. The Rangers are 4 of 11 from beyond the arc. But the Rebels are getting them on the free throw line, 7 of 9 for 78%. Kemmerer just 2 of 7 from the free throw line for 29%. And the Rebels are winning the battle of the boards, 18-15, with 7 offensive boards per team. Desch has 6, and surprise, surprise, Kampkin has 5. Leading scorers, how about some balance for the Rebels? Pace, Muirbrook, Hoffman, Desch, and Cornea, all with 6 points apiece. And for the Rangers, Campton's got 10, Bowen's got 7, and Paternal's got 5.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more balance than, what was it, 4 players with 6 points?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 players with 6 points. And that almost takes out the whole entire scoring for the Rebels. They have 31 points, so there's only 1 extra point in the outlier.
Yeah, my math must be off somewhere.
Oh, well, never mind what we just said. And
Yeah, somebody's got 5.
Those have been your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 2 minutes to go in the Crawford Troth halftime show. Rebels lead 31-26 on the station on main scoreboard as they hit the floor. It is time for your first half adjustments. And Rob, for the Rebels, that zone defense has been very good when they've been able to set the defense. They were super aggressive with it for a while, and that's what kind of led to a lot of easy baskets for them. But now you got to watch for the adjustments and the counters. You're going to get a pump fake that might send a defender flying and then a backdoor layup attempt. So you got to be ready for those if you're the Rebels.
I think they've done a good job on Kampkin. At least they put a hand in his face. He got those 2 easy threes early, and he didn't touch the ball in a lot of those offensive sets. Ball went everywhere but to him.
Yeah, the Rebels have done a good job in that zone, finding Campman and really getting in front of them. If you're the Rebels, I still want to see them attack Rogers coming out of the half. He's got 2 fouls. You can get him if you can force him to pick up that 4th early. That's going to be huge in the game, as that'll force Catman inside, and it's a lot harder to get the ball inside versus a 2-3 zone, especially when the Rebels are sending 2 bodies at him every single time the ball is near him. So if you're the Rebels, see if you can attack Rogers. See if you can get him to pick up a foul or 2, as well as Bowen, as he's got 2. If you can get 2 of their starters with 3 fouls, that's going to put you in a good spot.
I do think the Rebels have a deeper bench than the Rangers, and that would be an advantage.
If you can get into that bench with fouls, that's going to be a huge key for the rest of this game, as it looks like the Rebels will start with the ball as we got 20 seconds to go in halftime. Looks like the Rebels are going to start with possession. See who their 5 on the floor is. Right now you have Muirbrook, Desch, and Pace down with Cornea and Hoffman, the 2 flanks next to the sitters. I believe that'll be your starting 5. Hoffman, Muirbrook, Desch, Pace, and Cornea. 5 on the floor for the Rangers. Paterno, Riding, Bowen, Rogers, and Campman. As it is indeed Rebels basketball to start the half. Hunter Pace to inbound. Rangers will come out in man-to-man defense. They're wearing their road black uniforms with the red and white stripe down the side. Red numbers with red lettering, Under Armour logo on the left shoulder. Rebels in their home whites with the blue stripe on the side. Rebels across the chest. They will attack from right to left. You're looking from behind the scorer's table as Cornea finds Pace at the top of the key to Desch. Desch on the left wing, lobs one up for Pace. Pace catches and it rolls around there and falls as Hunter Pace buries the alley-oop layup. It's stuck up there for a split second, but it falls. Still counts the same as we are in the Epic Recreation third with 7:35 to go in that quarter. They try to go inside to Campman. They do. He lays it off the glass and in. 33-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard as they trade buckets to start the quarter. Desch hands to Cornea. Cornea surveys, attacks the defense, goes right at Rogers. Layup good. Nice adjustment midair from Jaden Cornea as he buries the layup. 35-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Campman left open for 3. In and out as Rogers grabs the rebound. Throws it off Hoffman, but it stays in bounds. Rebels will look to attack. Cornea slows it down as he shakes off a defender. Pass stolen by Campman as Campman goes one-on-one with Desch. Reverse layup, no good. Good effort there from Desch to force the miss. Campman gets it back inside, turns, floats off glass, and good. Heck of an effort from Desch, but the Rebels couldn't corral the rebound. 35-30, 6:44 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Pace has it on the right wing, surveys the floor to Muirbrook at the top of the key. Cornea on the left wing, attacks off the left-hand dribble. Right-hand layup, no good. He left it short as Paterno skates away with the rebound. Here comes Owens. Looks to attack. Desch bodies him up. He's going to be called for the foul.
That'll be Jaden's second and the first foul of the half for the Rebels.
I think Desch came down a little bit with the arms, and that's where they got him. A lot of times if you stay straight up and you don't jump, then you might get the benefit of the doubt. But it seems like in high school basketball, if you jump, whether it's the letter of the law or not, it seems like that gets called about 90% of the time. 35-31 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Bowen makes the first free throw. Bowen back to the line to shoot the second free throw on the way. That one rattles around and falls. 35-32 as the Rebels will walk it up the floor with 6:20 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Carter Hoffman has it on the right wing. Desch at the top of the key. One dribble, fires a long 3. That's good! Jaden Desch buries the long My Local Radio three-pointer. 38-32 as Paterno up court finds Bowen. Bowen to Riding at the top of the key. A couple of Rangers standing in the same spot as Bowen attacks, drops it off to Rogers. Rogers has it poked away by the Rebels. Is able to retain possession. Riding looks to attack. Left open for 3 is Paterno. Foul. That's going to be on Rogers. Good box out there from Carter Hoffman. So that's a huge foul in the ball game. That is indeed the 4th foul against Rogers. That'll bring Kaminsky off the bench.
You called it.
Drake Weston into the game for Muirbrook and Cornea as Trey Walker also checks in as well. Weston across the timeline with some speed, hands it to to Pace. Pace inside to Walker. Walker spins off glass, no good. Hoffman with the board. uses his body to carve out some space, hits the side of the rim as Walker grabs the rebound, looks to attack, drops it off to Desch. Desch blocked by Campman inside. Here come the Rangers 2-on-1, as that's a tough finish there from Paterno, as Desch pushes up the floor to Hoffman. Hoffman catches, fires the long three. Good! My local radio three-pointer from the three-point percentage leader of the Rebels, Carter Hoffman. Campman thought about it. Goes to Bowen. Work it up top to Riding. Riding's left open for three. Misses it. Kaminsky with the board. Back to Bowen. Riding attacks the free throw line. Into the hands of Carter Hoffman as he rips away the Rich County government steal. Pushes it to Desch. Desch surveys from the left wing. He's going to pull up for the long three. That's short. As Hunter Pace hustles for the board. Tries to get it off of Owen. That's going to bounce out of bounds. Good effort there from Hunter, as Jarrett Mason will check in for Desch. 4:42 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 41-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:40 to go in the quarter. Rebels on top. Riding to Kaminsky. His elbow jumper off glass, no good, as Campman's able to pull down the rebound. He misses. Off of Paterno, out of bounds. Rebels get away with one there as Paterno had positioning for the layup. It'll be Rebels basketball out of bounds under the hoop. Here comes Drake Weston as he attacks. Slows it down, back dribbles. He'll reset the offense. Goes to Mason on the left wing. Mason attacks to the right. Picks up his dribble, finds Hoffman. Hoffman dribble handoff to Weston. Weston crosses over on the right wing. Goes inside to Hoffman. Hoffman's fouled from behind.
That's a ticky foul, but that's going to be Riding's first and only the second for the Rangers in the second half.
Good positioning there from Hoffman as he was able to have Riding on his back. Riding reached around. It was called for the foul. If you can, as they go inside to Hoffman. What a play that was. Good find from Drake Weston on the Mound Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. 43-34 as here come the Rangers. It's Owen stripped away by Carter Hoffman into the hands of Weston. Weston attacks. Paterno lets him fly by, lays it in. Good move there from Drake Weston.
Timeout by the Rangers. He has to scream as much as Coach Lundgren to get a timeout.
As it is loud in here as the Station on Main scoreboard reads 45-34. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. I'm over Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels with a 45-34 lead as they've gone on a bit of a run here. As the Rebels, 3:49 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It'll be Rangers basketball into the hands of Paterno across the timeline. Rebels into a 1-2-2 as Ridge Lundgren checks in the ballgame for the Rebels. Riding at the top to Key. Gets it back. They go to Riding on the right wing as he attacks, walled off by Mason. Bowen has it. Surveys to Kaminsky. Back to Bowen to Riding. To Bowen, back to Riding. It's behind his back as it's nearly knocked out of bounds. Out of bounds, off the Rangers. Great defense there from Jarrett Mason. As the Rebels will inbound with Weston. Weston walks it up the floor. Goes to Mason. That's stolen by Bowen. Jarrett Mason from behind. Bowen lays it in. As a bad turnover there from the Rebels cost him 2 points. 45-36. You don't mind turnovers. You try not to keep them live ball as Hoffman drives the lane. Layup is blocked out of bounds by Bowen. It'll be Rebels basketball. 25 to go on the shot clock. with 2:59 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Drake Weston with the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Gives it to Walker. Walker attacks, floats one up, off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Campman as he's going to push the offense. Beats two Rebels in the backcourt, finds Bowen. Bowen attacks back to Campman. Two Rebels are all over Campman every time he touches the ball as Kaminsky has it on the right wing. Paterno crosses over, drives right into the paint as he finishes through contact off of Weston. Nice finish there from Paterno. Weston played some great defense there as he's going to attack. Finds Lundgren open in the right corner. His three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Bowen. 45-38 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:24 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Riding has it. Goes to Kaminsky on the right wing. Into the corner for Bowen. Left open for a corner three. Short. Trey Walker with the rebound as he's going to push the offense. Finds Weston on the wing. Weston surveys. Slows it down as he attacks to Lundgren. Top the key back to Weston. Rebels are going to reset the offense with 23 to go in the shot clock. Mason has it on the left wing. Gets a screen. Looks to attack. Dribbles. Floats one from 5 feet. That's blocked. Grabs his own miss. Reverse layup. Good. Way to stick with it, Jarrett Mason, as the first shot was blocked. He reverses the second shot in for a layup. And we're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rebels. And with that, we're going to go to the Gare Bear fan cam, as this fan cam is brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. Call 435-946-8888 for all your realty needs. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. That's BEARLAKEREALTY.com. Or call 435-946-8888. As we take a look at the student section, they are loud tonight, as it is very loud in here. Evidence of that was the last timeout called by the Rangers. Had to be called really loudly. Same thing with Lex Cornea. He's up and hollering, trying to get the timeout. It's loud, and for the refs, it's hard to hear as we go back to our live cam. It'll be Rangers basketball. Rebels with a 47-38 lead on the station on main scoreboard. Perkins will walk it up the floor for the Rangers. Works it to Whitbeck. Whitbeck thought about it. Drives into the lane, kicks it back to Bowen. Up top to Alvarado, fresh into the ball game as Whitbeck fires a three. That's good. 47-41 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea crosses the timeline to Lundgren. Back to Cornea on the wing as he looks to attack. Hands it to Mason, left open for the top of the key three, no good. As the rebound's knocked out of the hands of Campman. It'll be out of bounds off the Rebels. Rangers with possession. 47-41 on the station on main scoreboard. 1:13 left in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Perkins crosses the timeline to Whitbeck. Campman's going to fire a three. Buries it. Noah Perry was close, but not close enough. 1,000-point scorer. They're going to be able to shoot with a little bit of a hand in their face. You got to be closer than that. As here comes Lundgren. Attacks to Muirbrook. Muirbrook pulls up from the right elbow. Buries the 15-foot jumper. 49-44 on the station on main scoreboard. As Perkins moves it to Whitbeck inside to Bowen. Back to Whitbeck. To Whitbeck. Perkins up top. They keep working on that same wing. Alvarado up top. Perkins and Whitbeck play catches. Whitbeck's going to attack into the paint. Double team. Stolen by Jarrett Mason. As Mason throws it ahead to Lundgren. Lundgren to Cornea. Cornea, left-hand layup. No good. As here come the Rangers back the other way with 18 to go in the quarter. Whitbeck on the right wing. Surveys. Finds Alvarado to Perkins. Back to Whitbeck. Fakes the three. Looks to attack. Goes to Bowen. Cornea all over him. Bowen steps back, fires a three. No good. Great defense there from the Rebels as they sent multiple bodies at Whitbeck. After the step back, he had to pump fake another defender by. 49-44 on the station on main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 5-point lead for the Rebels heading into the fourth.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need. plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rangers basketball to start the fourth quarter. This is the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as Bowen will inbound. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Cornea, Mason, Hunter Pace, Carson Muirbrook, Jaden Desch. Sands, Carter, Hoffman, the starting 5 as Mason replaces Hoffman for the moment. They try to go inside to Rogers, who's in the game with 4 fouls, to the floor. 3 bodies hit the floor as the Rebels. We're getting Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rangers. Tough break there for the Rebels as 3 players hit the floor. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM. Online at mylocalradio.com. 7:51 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Bowen to inbound. He finds Perkins. Perkins surveys, guarded by Cornea, throws it into the middle of the floor, stolen by Desch. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Desch looks to set up the offense. He goes to Cornea. Cornea with the jab step, left-hand dribble. Clears some space, hands to Desch. Desch looks to attack, hands it off to Muirbrook. Carson Muirbrook lays it in. What a find from Jaden Desch as he lays it off glass and in. As Muirbrook lays it off glass and in. Desch with the underhand shovel pass to get Muirbrook open. Campman, got to have your hands up if you're Desch there with Campman having the ball. They work it to Paterno. To Bowen on the wing. Riding catches in the right corner. Back to Bowen. Back to Riding. He's going to fire the left wing 3. That's good. 51-47 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels by 4 as Cornea walks it up the floor. Mason catches. Right-hand dribble, handoff to Pace. Pace attacks with the left hand. Hands it off to Cornea. Cornea into the lane, turns the corner, lays it off the glass from the right block. Good finish there from Jaden Cornea. 53-47. Paterno pushes it up the floor to Bowen. Bowen on the right wing. Goes back to Paterno. Turns, drives baseline, pass deflected by Carson Muirbrook to the floor. That's going to go out of bounds. As that's going to be white basketball, but you can hear Lex Cornea through the crowd mic. He wants his team on the floor. That is a little bit of frustration that Lex has had with the team for a couple of weeks as it's 53-47. Rebels get the ball, but you want to see players hit the floor in that situation as there's 2 Rangers on the floor as Desch catches on the left wing, hands it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook lays it in. Nice find from Jaden Desch. 55-47, Paterno. But I can guarantee you, Rob, when the Rebels hit the floor and get a possession, Lex Cornea is going to be just as loud, letting his players know he appreciates it. Riding to the top to key, back to Bowen. Bowen to Paterno at the top to key. Moves it to Riding on the right wing. He surveys, attacks, pass, finds Campman. Campman floats one in and out into the hands of Bowen. Bowen turns, fires off glass and good. 55-49 on the Station Out Main scoreboard. 5:43 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Cornea across the timeline. Cornea to Mason on the right wing. Mason crosses over, finds Pace. Pace surveys. He backs it up at 15 to go on the shot clock. Tries a backdoor pass into the hands of Muirbrook. Muirbrook pump fakes. Push. Finds Desch. Desch back to Muirbrook. They lay it in. As the Rebels go up 57-49, as we're going to get a foul against Pace.
Coach Cornea trying to get a timeout. Walked the whole floor with the referee and still couldn't get a timeout.
If you're Coach Cornea, that's got to be frustrating because the Rangers have probably gotten a couple timeouts that may have been iffy, and the Rebels have a couple where they haven't gotten the timeout. Paterno, we work it around inside to Rogers. Rogers has it deflected out of his hands, nearly out of bounds, throws it away, trying to save it, as that's great defense there from the Rebels. They are digging. As Carter Hoffman's going to check in for the Rebels. He'll replace Jarrett Mason. If you're the Rebels, I think offensively here, you have to go a little two-man action with Muirbrook and Desch, as Desch right now is making all the right decisions, and he's gotten Muirbrook 3 layups here in the fourth quarter. As Cornea attacks, finds Kaufman, left corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound into the hands of Campman. Rangers will walk it up the floor with Riding. 4:45 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Riding to Paterno up top, one dribble back to Riding. He's going to fire the 3. That's good. 57-52 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea crosses the timeline. Riding with 2 big threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rangers. And that's kind of the price you pay trying to keep the ball out of Campman's hands, is you're going to leave other people open, and they're making the shots right now. Is that stolen by Rogers? Rogers out in front of everyone as Desch got fooled on the pump fake. I don't think Desch meant anything by it. That's a good move by Rogers, as he looks hopefully be all right.
Desch's 3rd foul, but I agree. He got him in the air and he didn't really have anywhere to go. Nothing intentional.
We'll see what they call, because technically he got fouled on the pump fake, so should be on the floor. They're going to give him 2 free throws on that, even though he was technically fouled on the pump fake. But I mean, I don't know, it's hard when a kid gets run over like that pump faking to not give him free throws, as Rogers goes to the line. First free throw on the way, rattles around and out. Rogers back to the free throw line. 4:15 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Second free throw in and out. Rogers, the 36% free throw shooter there, goes 0 for 2. Probably shaking the effects off of that collision as Desch really ran into him. Cornea has it on the left wing. Pressured to Pace. Pump fakes. Attacks. Tries to find Muirbrook. Poked away, but Desch is able to recover for the Rebels. 15 to go on the shot clock. As we're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rebels bench. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 3:53 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with the ball, 15 on the shot clock. As Rob, what is something you want to see out of the Rebels?
Well, they've been doing well going inside. I'd like to see them continue to do that. Kemmerer's in some foul trouble. That may be an advantage if you can draw a foul on the inside.
Rebels basketball out of bounds in front of their own bench. Hunter Pace will inbound. As Rogers was on the wrong side of the floor to start. Rebels unable to take advantage of that. Pass is swiped away by Cornea, as that looked like that was going to be a steal. Cornea attacks, layup off glass and good! Jaden Cornea, the old-fashioned three-point play. And Rob, you pointed out to me during the break, no free throws in the half. That sounds like Jaden Cornea heard you.
Yes, he did, and then he's got Rogers' 5th foul. That's exactly what you wanted to do.
59-52 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rangers will get a couple seconds. To sub a player in. It's going to be Comiskey coming in off the bench. Jaden Cornea steps the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way is good from Jaden Cornea. Completes that old-fashioned three-point play. 60-52 on the station on main scoreboard. That's Paterno. On the wing to Bowen. They work it to Comiskey back up top to Riding. Paterno drives, kicks to Riding. Riding. Up and under move as he can't get pace to commit. Gets it back on the right wing. He drives into a double team. Back to Comiskey open. Left open for a three on the way. Short. Riding grabs the board. Goes back up. No good. Rebound into the hands of Carter Hoffman. As he looks ahead, Hunter Pace is open. No one near him. Hunter Pace lays it in. 62-52 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:08 to go. Riding catches on the right wing. Attacks the free throw line with the left hand. Spins back to Comiskey. Comiskey guarded by Pace. Back to Riding. He surveys. Picks up his dribble to the middle. That's slapped away from behind by Muirbrook. That's a foul. As I think Carson knows it too. I think it's the urge to try to slap the ball away when it's right there, but you can't go through the body.
Only the fourth foul on the Rebels in the half, and Carson's only second, so no harm, no foul. Oh, well, there was a foul, but no harm.
Paterno gets it up top. Goes to Bowling on the wing. Fresh shot clock for the Rangers as Comiskey turns at the elbow. Surveys. Goes back to Riding. Riding on the right wing. Trying to go inside to Cam and tipped away by Carson Muirbrook. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Desch slows it down a little bit. With 2:33 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels are up 10. Desch on the wing to Hoffman. Top of the key goes to Cornea on the left wing. They continue to survey. Pace left open from the top of the key three. Looking for the dagger off the front of the rim. No good. As a couple players collide down below. Paterno drives the lane. He's going to get a foul called on the floor. As they call it against 5.
That would be probably 15, and that would be Jaden Cornea's first foul.
That foul was definitely on Cornea. As we're getting Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rebels. And with that, you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 62-52 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:14 to go in the ball game. As Riding inbounds, nearly stolen by Desch. Bowen, they go back to DeWitt in the wing. Trying to lob it up top to Campman. Campman tips it to himself, turns, spins, fires off glass and good. He'll shoot the old-fashioned three-point play where he is an 84% free throw shooter.
He's with 19 right now. He averages 22.
He hasn't had many opportunities to score here as he makes the free throw, but he converts on basically all of his opportunities tonight.
Now, him and Carter Hoffman have spent a lot of time together down there.
Cornea attacks, hands to Pace. Pace drives to the right elbow, kicks it to Hoffman. Hoffman drives baseline. Shot on the way. Good. What a shot there from Carter Hoffman. 64-55 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels are going to match up. Excuse me, they're going to go into a 3-2 as they go to the wing for Bowen. Bowen to the top to Kiefer DeWitt. Back to Bowen, left open, doesn't even look to shoot. As Campman catches in the corner. 2 Rebels guard him. Paterno up top, splits the defenders, goes to Whitbeck. Back to Riding, he floats one, no good. Whitbeck grabs the rebound, falling back, shot no good as Carson Muirbrook tips it ahead to Jaden Desch. Desch hands it to Pace. Pace, layup, no good. 1:12 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as Campman drives, kicks it to Riding. His 3, no good. Pace grabs the board. 15 has the ball as Cornea pushes it up the wing by 2 defenders. Looks to split the attackers. Goes to Muirbrook. Hoffman, right corner 3. Rolls around, rattles out. Into the hands of Jaden Cornea. He lays it in. 66-55 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 45 seconds to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with the lead as Campman pulls up for the long 3. Off glass and good. As we're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Ranger bench. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 66-58 on the Station on Main scoreboard. The rest of the way for the Rebels, free throws. Gotta make free throws.
And we've only had one in the second half, and that was from Jaden Cornea, which he hit. But that just put Campkin above his average. He's got 23.
It's a very quiet 23 because it almost, I'm not saying he doesn't have an impact on the game, but like it doesn't seem like he's had the ball much tonight, and he's just been quietly effective with 23 points. He's an impressive player. That's why he leads 2A in points in the state of Wyoming.
Well, Jaden Desch and Carter Hoffman have both pretty much wrapped themselves around him most of the game on defense.
If you're the Rangers, you want to trap that first pass, and if you can't get a steal on that first pass, you got to foul.
Now they'll put the Rebels in the bonus on the first foul, put them in the 1-and-1.
If you're the Rebels, you got Mason, Hoffman, Cornea, Desch, and Pace out there to shoot free throws if they do foul, as the Rangers are going to match up full court. Jared Mason can run the baseline.
We got a foul there.
As that's before the inbounds pass.
Whitbeck was holding Jaden Cornea. That should be 7. Isn't that 1-on-1?
Should be. No, you got that backwards, Rob. We have 6 personal.
There you go. My bad.
Cornea catches. Drives along the baseline. He's fouled there by Paterno. I don't understand why Paterno's frustrated. You need that. They got the pass, and if he doesn't foul, he drives by, and that's going to waste time. Jared Mason will inbound. Throws it to Cornea. Cornea catches in the front court. Drops it off to Desch. Desch wisely dribbles it back out. Great play there by Desch. He's going to use some clock. Crosses a man over. Slows down. Kicks it to Jared Mason in the corner. Great play there from Jaden Desch. As the Rebels work it around, we're going to get a foul called. I think Cornea will shoot free throws.
Yeah, not yet.
Excuse me. Jaden Cornea was fouled. Rebels started that possession with 38 seconds on the clock. 22 left to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. They worked 14 seconds worth of time off. That's a great possession there for the Rebels. As they go to Pace. Pace catches strong on the catch as he is grabbed from behind. No call. Gets to Mason. Rebels are going to work some more clock. Cornea has it to Pace. Back to Cornea. Rebels playing 4 corners, doing a great job as Cornea tries to attack the lane. Turned over, but here come the Rangers back the other way. Tipped away by Mason. Shot on the way from Campman. No good. Tip attempt, no good as well. We're going to get a foul on the Rangers. That'll do it here with about 0.8 to go in the ball game. 66-58. Rebels got to just inbound it. Actually, to get free throws. As you hear the crowd, I think they've made it official. Rebels, 66-58 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 0.8 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Jaden Desch will shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw on the way. Good from Jaden Desch. 67-58 as the Rebels have nearly put up 70 points here in a nice offensive outing. Second free throw is good. As the Rangers will inbound, and that'll do it as the Rebels pick up a 68-58 victory here on their home floor. A much-needed victory as they take care of the Rangers. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. radio.com. We'll come back with the postgame show after this.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 68-58 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels take this game here by 10. That was a much-needed victory for the Rebels, and it looks like the heart-to-heart talk that they had with Coach Cornea to start the week kind of paid off here, Rob.
I agree. I liked the intensity, and that was 4 straight quarters of intense basketball. They did not let up at all.
That's kind of a game you need going into the weekend, as we'll get into that more later. But it is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, where fast meets fresh in Evanston every day. 113 Front Street, Evanston, Wyoming. As we go to Rob Leifson for our Freaky Fast Recap.
Well, the Rebels jumped out early, but then Kemmerer made a little run there at the end of the first quarter to take the lead 17-15. The Rebels take the lead back for a half, 31-26. And third quarter finished with the Rebels up 5, but I think probably one of the things that stood out to me, 19 points for the Rebels in that fourth quarter. That is an offensive explosion, and they end up with a 10-point victory, 68-58. 10 of 12 from the free throw line for the Rebels, and I double-checked my stats with Cullen Pace, and only 2 miss that we were aware of. Jaden Desch had 7 boards. Campkin did get his 10 boards and his 23 points. And I will do a little bit more math before we decide on the player of the game and the shot of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Catman got his 23 points, but they're real limited. I imagine the ball in his hands is a tough proposition, and the Rebels didn't allow it in his hands very often. It just seemed like every time he touched it, he scored. As he's very effective. You can see why he leads 2A in Wyoming in points per game. He's a very, very good basketball player. I imagine we'll see him down at the All-Star game in Wyoming later in the summer. As when we come back, we'll have your precision play of the game as well as your player of the game. This is the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum DDS Precision Play of the game. And for this, we're kind of going to give it a series of plays because I think it was 3 straight possessions where Jaden Desch and Carson Muirbrook played two-man basketball, and they did it super effectively. All 3 possessions ending with a Carson Muirbrook layup. In fact, they did it again in the fourth quarter for a 4th time. So we're going to give those sets of 4 plays the precision plays of the game. I don't know if that's against the rules, but I think we're kind of making them up as we go.
I agree. It was beautiful passes, and every time, and Desch drove the lane, kicked it off to Carson for an easy layup.
But one thing, when Desch plays like that, this is a whole different Rebels basketball team. Just because if Desch can distribute, he can obviously score. We know he can score, but when he distributes the ball the way he did in that fourth quarter, they're tough to guard because Desch he's an athletic kid. He's thick. He had, 12 picks in football?
Yep.
2 in the semifinal game. He's a really great athlete. And when he's able to attack the lane the way he did and hand it off for layups, get his team easy looks, that gifts the Rebels. That makes them such a different team as they're better that way. When he can dump it off to Carson like that, Carson with, 4 layups in the fourth quarter alone?
Yeah, 3 of them in the fourth. I think one was right at the end of the third. So,
but it's still like when you're handing layups to your big men, they work a little harder. They set screens a little better. And when Jaden Desch plays like that, this is a whole different basketball team. This is a basketball team that's capable of a lot of things. They're a really good team when they play that way. In fact, you were showing me a stat, credit to you, that all 5 starters had double digits today.
They did. Carson ended up with 14. Hunter had 10. Carter Hoffman had 13. Jaden Coney had 15. And Desch had 10 to go with his 7 rebounds.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's something that doesn't happen real often, and that's great basketball by the Rebels. It is time for your player of the game, brought to you by the town of Garden City.
And we're going to give it to Jaden Corney, a Mr. Consistent. 4 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. And I think his driving the lane, he got a lot of those layups, including one nice creative one on a reverse layup. But we'll give him the player of the game.
When we come back, we'll have one last calendar update for you. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our rich rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for one last Bear Lake calendar update brought to you by the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, as the Rebels will take on Altamont tomorrow, the girls team, as if this is the return game at home that the boys team played in the first week of the season. It'll be the girls basketball team. They start at 4, pregame at 3:30, and for the boys, their next game's at Tabiona. Girls will play at Tabiona as well. 5:30 tip for the girls, 7 for the boys. Pregame at 5. We want to thank you for joining us today, and we want to, if you can, use all of our sponsors because they make this all possible. Without them, none of this is possible at all. I don't get to travel on the road to bring you a game from Tabiona. I don't get to come here to Rich High School and call basketball games like this. So if you can, please use our sponsors. And until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.